Hello, everybody. What is up? It is Zach, the Dark Conservatarian, back with another Dark Cancer. This time, not talking about drama, but instead, we are celebrating my 300 subscriber milestone. Yay! That was cringy, I know, but fuck it. And to celebrate with me so far is Loudmouth Reviews. Say hi.
Hello.
Hopefully more people will join, but yeah, this is an open Q&A. If anybody has any questions of any type, be it personal, political, no promises that I'll answer all questions, go ahead and shoot them. But yeah, that's what's going to be happening. Hey, what's up, JJ?
Same.
Same. Oh man.
Man.
Anything good happen in you guys' days? Football?
No.
No.
Not
How's
really.
how's the dog, Loudmouth?
Cute, getting bigger.
Getting bigger. Does that make her cuter or not so much?
Not as much.
Hmm.
They're cuter when they're smaller.
My cat, which is actually really my sister's cat, in case you guys are wondering, her name is Butternut. No, I did not select the name myself. That was selected by my sister. But
Butternut?
yeah, Butternut, like peanut butter nut. Yeah, I love my sister's cat, but the thing is, she is just such a nag. She just will smother me like relentlessly. Like when I first walk through the door, and not even before I have the time to take off my boots from work, she'll start trying to get under my hand and just block my hands away so that she can be petted before I can even start untying the laces. It's annoying, but it's cute at the same time. It's that weird positive negative type of circumstance. But yeah. So, JJ, I liked how you're doing like a your own news show, kind of.
Yeah.
And you also have to like remember that my inspiration actually to do a live news show was kind of inspired by S-Man, more or less, when he did his S-Man lives. That's something that I ought to ask about him, by the way, is if he ever plans on doing those again. I'm getting reverb, which that must mean that Brandon is on. What's up, Brandon?
Wait, you're getting reverb?
Reverb, yeah.
Yeah, fuck. Give me a sec.
By the way, I gotta ask, like, what the heck is with that one face, that one picture, the square angle, the gray face with the square
You
angle
don't
of
know
a
about the
nose?
NPC meme?
No.
Oh, you're fucking late on that shit.
Okay. Well, I'm late on a lot of things. Late on getting a girlfriend, for
okay.
one. What's up? What's up, Conundrum?
You ever tried Tinder?
I have not. I have a Zeus.
Try
though.
Black Tinder. I think you want black chicks. Try Black Tinder.
Hello. Happy 300 subscribers, Dark Con.
Yes, I have surpassed you in subscribers.
Zach, I got permaban from Twitter.
Oh yeah, I've heard about that.
I'll be back
that
shortly
sucks.
though. No,
Why
I found
though?
a new loophole. I'm not okay. Well, hold up. I'm not IP banned. I can just make another Twitter, and I found a loophole. I'll be back probably tonight
But why though?
because of the NPC meme I posted. I literally posted this photo and I got banned because Twitter. Okay, so people are getting offended over the NPC meme, which is this that I have right now, because it attacks SJWs.
Hey, Ham.
What's up, dog?
Dog.
Oh,
Are you? Is that code word for calling me a bitch?
If you want to take it like that.
All
oh,
right.
it's Matthew. Damn, dude, your volume's high.
Oh yeah, it's really high. Like maybe I should like adjust that shit just a little. Anyway. Yeah, mic is high quality as always. Although I don't know, for some reason it just sounds like it degenerated just a slight bit. I mean, especially ever since the the first stream that you had ever tried it on. I mean, more specifically, the stream where I interviewed you on guns and etc. Although that wasn't this first stream that you tested your mic, but for some reason it just sounds a little bit less quality since then.
Don't you fucking insult my mic.
Too late, whore.
Hey, Ren, how you doing?
What
Fun,
up,
how
Ren?
you doing? I'm
I
good.
did a
You?
stream with Christiosity the other day. How'd that go?
I think it went well.
Hello there, Ren.
Hello.
I got my actual. I actually have my first question here in the chat by 64 BC Man asking, "What is your thought on Andrew Gillum possibly becoming governor of Florida?" I don't know. I haven't searched up about the guy BC Man. I'm trying to look up his. Website here.
Better than the Republican alternative.
Yeah, of course you'd say that. Not basing my opinion off of that. But yeah. And don't worry, Ren. I mean, Humane is not going to be arriving on this stream. I haven't sent the link in the Humane Mind group chat.
Humane Mind? Don't you mean Inhumane Mind?
Yeah, Inhumane Mindless.
Humane Mind needs the Humane Society to put him down.
Hey, Matthew,
he needs to be rescued by PETA.
you're
Or
an
website.
NPC.
Yeah. By the way, Dark, who do you think your 300 subscriber is?
Well, right now my
Me.
300 subscriber is Chris, actually, aka Jeeps Creeps.
I was surprised.
Hey,
I thought it would have been the doctor guy.
Would it really
No.
piss you off, Zach, if I unsubscribed in the middle of the stream?
Oh,
Zach,
then
I have a
fuck you.
confession. I have a confession. When you hit when you hit over 300 subscribers, I unsubscribed to all my accounts. So subscribe to you on.
Oh,
So
fuck
you can
you.
be less. That was that. I did that.
Thanks a lot, Brandon. You're a real classical troll. You know that?
Yep.
Actually, if one person unsubscribes from you, you'll still have 300.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
sitting at 301. Like, Jeeps had both of his YouTube accounts subscribed to me. Yeah.
Nice.
I'm unsubscribing.
Hey.
I'm unsubscribed. Yeah, me too. Hashtag me too.
Yeah, let's all piss Zach off and unsubscribe to him.
All right, let's do it right now. Let's do it.
I'm
Yeah.
about to do it.
I'm not actually going to. I'm too lazy to do that right now.
Yeah, I wouldn't do that.
I'm right on the unsubscribe button, but I'm not actually gonna click
I'm
it.
not going to do
I
it.
at least have the screen cap right next to my name that I've hit 300 subscribers. So if anything, I could at least use that as like my the thumbnail for this stream. Actually, I'm gonna do that nonetheless. But yeah, where is it?
Hey, Darkon, I have a question.
Yes.
Do you like mac and cheese?
Yes. Although preferably not Kraft. I prefer like some homemade stuff, some more genuine type stuff.
Oh, so you're two all high and mighty for Kraft mac and cheese.
Yes, I'm a total snob like that.
Well, Kraft mac and cheese is disgusting.
Not with tomato ketchup, it doesn't.
Ketchup
Fuck
actually
that shit.
can actually be added to it. Same with maple syrup, actually.
Oh,
I put ketchup on my mac and cheese.
I do it every now and then for mine.
Mac and cheese situation.
Just for the record, everybody, this is my subscriber count a little bit earlier this week.
By the way,
Okay.
64 Beastman asks, "What do you like in your mac and cheese?"
I mean, bacon sounds good, and
My wife Dawn made me some chili. No cheese, though. Oh my god. Brandon, mute your fucking self.
Hap, take the fucking mic out your throat.
How about you get a mic?
Sorry, what was that? I can't hear you. What?
Maybe you should also get your Really?
How about stop being an NPC? How about that?
Oh my god.
Oh god,
Yeah.
I just
I called you an
You can't
I called you an
edgelord.
NPC. I called you an NPC. What are you gonna do about it?
Not care.
Cool. Me neither.
But seriously, chili with mac and cheese is damn good.
Chili mac? Yeah, that's pretty good.
No cheese though.
Nah, make your own homemade macaroni and cheese and put like 5 different cheeses in it.
What are you, lactose intolerant, Ham?
No, I'm referencing a certain individual.
What individual would that be?
A very particular situation.
Okay, want to
Tell
clue
us,
us in
tell us
some
more.
Brett Keane.
Okay, yeah, I don't watch anything of Brett Keane, so I would not know.
I haven't watched anything of Brett Keane in years.
In
That
fact,
guy, that guy, he's a massive dirtbag.
Yeah.
honestly, I probably wouldn't
people, He slandered people. He's done threatened people, all kinds of shit.
Yeah, I probably wouldn't even know about the whole Logan Paul taking a picture of the suicide or videotaping the suicide victim thing if it weren't for other smaller channels that were talking about the guy. 64 BC Man asks, how do you feel about Hawaiian pizza? You're talking about Canadian bacon and
Oh
pizza.
yeah.
Oh my god! Why is this like a constant point of contention in this community? Pineapple pizza.
I think that's a contention with the entire internet for a time, at least. I think that argument is like dying down, but it was just a for fun, silly argument at one point. But what do I feel about it? I don't hate it as much as some certain people do around here. But I definitely don't care for it. I like pineapples. I like pineapple upside down cake, but pineapples and tomatoes, ugh, no thank you. Pineapples were not designed to go on pizza.
You like deep dish pizza?
Yeah, like I'd say so, yeah.
I like being deep dished.
Oh, no ham. No ham.
Matthew's on cocaine right now.
I think you read my comment, Dark.
I saw a movie yesterday that was pretty good.
What?
I saw Gosnell, the movie about Gosnell.
Gosnell? Oh, yeah. I've heard about that. That's kind of a documentary type flick, isn't it?
Kinda. It's like mostly a Law and Order. It feels basically like a long Law and Order episode that was essentially put on the big screen, but it's very compelling and it's pretty accurate from what I read to what happened.
Yeah, that's the one abortionist that went too far for even most pro-choicers.
Yeah, he's the only abortion doctor ever to be convicted of murder.
Wow.
They all should be convicted of murder.
And you should be convicted of being an
Ham is pro-life confirmed. Hashtag that.
Darkon, did anybody tell you sound like Christian Bale when you do that?
When I do the
a cringy
Darkon voice.
Yeah.
Where are the other drugs going?
So what Darkon is saying is he's for the drug war.
Sure. Batman is against the drug war, everybody. Oh no. Everybody instantly dislikes him now.
No, you're for the drug war.
Or no. Yeah, my bad. Slip of the tongue there. I meant to say Batman is for the drug war, everybody. Anyway, I kind of ruined that joke. That's my bad. I am a classic joke ruiner.
Me and S-Man went back and forth for like half an hour, say, so what you're saying is a complete straw man of their position.
Darkon. And I thought my jokes were bad.
Zach's laughs are cringy sometimes.
Especially when I do that supposed pedo laugh, right?
And also your Batman impression is also pretty cringy at times.
Oh, fuck you.
Guys, Matthew can't wipe.
What the fuck? No.
Let's not go there.
I'm
That's
joking.
just, oh god.
Oh god.
By the way, you do know that Ham's real name isn't even Matthew, right?
Oh, really?
He explained that on another. Well, okay, yeah, I'm not going to like mention his name on this stream, but he mentioned it on another public stream, so I don't
All right,
feel
I'll
like
just call him
as
Matthew. I'll
Yeah.
still call him Matthew.
Hey, Brandon, how about you just call me Ham? Because I prefer that.
Ham, egghead Colts. No.
Call him
Uh,
Little Piggy.
Little
Oh my
Piggy.
god.
No, call him the son of Wilson Fisk.
Oh, Conundrum actually points out a pretty good question. Are you a fan of beer or hard liquor?
I probably lean more towards beer than hard liquor. In all
You
honesty.
heathen!
I mean, hard liquor, it's fine. I mean, mix it in sodas or drink it straight when I'm like really in the mood for getting totally buzzed or even flat out drunk. I'll drink it straight.
Egghead and Ham.
Yes, Ham is an egghead.
But Brandon, everyone knows that you and
Literally.
Egghead are a better match.
Wait, are you sure about that? You want me to make a comparison? I will meme you. I will meme you worse than Josh,
Okay,
comparing him to the Undertaker's assistant.
That's right.
Who else in the stream, when you ever hear their voice, you just cringe other than Brandon?
You.
Me?
No, definitely not Lonely Wolf. But I'd probably say
I think
actually
you don't cringe at my voice, but then you cringe, you know, probably in the inbox. You think, okay, what picture is he going to post? Like, what meme is he going to post?
Yeah, but that's not your voice. Those are your memes.
That's not cringe. That's just abject fear.
Oh, jeez.
It's like, which childhood cartoon is Lonely Wolf going to ruin today?
Do I pronounce catsup or Kethcup? Kethcup. No, you spelled it like Kethcup, Conundrum.
Kethcup.
Yeah, Kethcup. Learn how to spell, damn it.
Oh, Dokkan, you're
Fucking
such a
dyslexic.
grammar Nazi.
Yes, I mean that's the only type of Nazi that I'll ever be. Just
Hashtag Donkey Khan is confirmed Nazi.
grammar Nazi.
Fuck you, I'm on the Nazi
forget it.
sympathizer list. Haha.
Oh right.
That was funny.
Yeah,
Fuck is
not
that?
like that one publication that published parts of Mein Kampf. Did you hear about that one? The feminist paper?
And the dog
no.
the dog rape and the rape culture in dog parks and
Yeah, that was fucking hilarious.
What? Sorry, Ren.
I'll send it to you, Zach. I was just looking at it.
Okay.
Hey, Hitler had some good ideas.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
What they did
The
was
Watch your mouth.
they took a section of Mein Kampf and they even named it "My Struggle Is Your Struggle," but then they replaced Jew with man in a few spots and just changed up a couple of the terms. And then they got a feminist academic paper to publish it.
Zach, I just sent it to you on Twitter.
It's fucking hilarious.
By the way, Ren, you look like my fiance's mother a lot.
Uh-oh.
Oh, really?
Yeah, you look like a younger version of her. It's so cool.
Why? Because all black people look alike?
No, she does look like the face, the smile.
Conundrum, you fucking racist.
I have receipts to back that up, honey bunny.
microaggression.
Wait, what the fuck? Who are you calling a honey bunny? You better not be calling anybody a honey bunny except for your own wife. Just saying.
By the way, Zach, you have more questions.
Okay, yeah, I know. I'm just trying to find a word in Edgewise to be able to actually address the chat. Zach, which is better, whiskey or tequila? I would probably have to say, like, tequila, maybe? But when it comes to whiskey, I lean more towards Crown Royal, honestly.
You disappoint
me too. Yeah, both
Whiskey
of
and
us.
Coke is a great mixture.
Yes, I do not deny that, but it's not by a whole lot because there's barely any flavor difference between tequila and whiskey. But I would have to say
Really?
just a little, or at least in my opinion, or maybe it's just because my mouth is burning so much that I cannot hardly pay attention.
Okay, so I have a better question. Which would you rather drink?
Which would I rather drink?
Of vanilla Crown whiskey or Fireball?
I've never tried Vanilla Crown whiskey, honestly.
Let's just say
tried
Crown
Fireball though.
Let's just say Crown whiskey.
Let's see. It depends on the situation. If I want something that will go down easier, probably Fireball because I've had Fireball. But then again, if I want to like get drunk faster, I'd probably or feel the burn more. I'd probably go for Crown Royal. And no, that is not a Bernie Sanders reference, Ham.
I can't drink Fireball anymore. It literally made me throw up.
Oh, really? Damn it, Ham. You having technical difficulties?
Fucking lousy fucking internet. I pay $40 a fucking month for it, and they give you this lousy fucking service.
Okay. Darkon, are you a fan of DC or Marvel? Okay, so the proxy Ham has left, and now we got the real Ham. I would say Marvel because it has freaking Iron Man and the rest.
Ham, what kind of question is that?
A very important question.
Suck a dick or smash your balls with a ball peen hammer. What the fuck? I can't even choose. It's so hard to choose.
Did I think?
No, it doesn't have to be completion. You just gotta give like a good 30-second suck.
To be honest, which would you rather be? Be mentally scarred or physically scarred? To be honest, I'd rather be mentally scarred because I already have enough medical problems as is.
For me, I would rather be mentally scarred than physically scarred.
Of course you would, because you're a straight female. Of course you would rather suck a dick. And plus you don't have any balls. Sorry, was that too crude?
Zach, that's not even nearly as crude as we can go, bro.
Yeah, I know. I mean, at least I was not Gemini towards Rin.
Oh, God. Don't even bring up
you have
him.
a dick?
Hey,
You got a dick.
Shut the fuck up. Shut up. Shut up. You're not even going to relive that situation.
I was so pissed.
Yeah,
I was too.
I hope he can like join this stream because he's like no offense to everyone else here, but my closest internet friend. I mean, it only makes sense because I've known him the longest. But yeah,
He's your internet fisting buddy.
Yeah, we fist each other in the face just for the fun.
I was about to say, if you continue with that, you do realize he's 17.
Yeah, I was about to say. We gotta watch what jokes you make.
Okay. So
You know what?
Ham. Why aren't you guys getting on Ham's case then? He brought it up first.
Oh yeah, you're right. Bad Ham. Bad.
Bad egghead.
Bad egghead.
64 BC Man asks Michael Keaton Batman or Christian Bale Batman. I don't know. Honestly, I would have to rewatch both the two original Tim Burton Batmans and then rewatch the Dark Knight trilogy to make a conclusive decision.
The Dark Knight is my favorite movie. I fucking love The Dark Knight. It's not even close for me.
But they're asking about which actor played the best Batman. What do you think, Loudmouth?
Oh, Bale, by far.
I'd have to agree.
Here, I'll say one reason and one reason only, okay? If a guy without superpowers is out there punching criminals with his bare hands, he better look like he spent some fucking time on the weights.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I guess that is kind of.
I could kick Michael Keaton's ass even back then, whereas Christian Bale actually looked like he spent some fucking time on the weights.
Oh yeah, that's also something to keep in mind. I mean, the third or no, well, the guy who played like, I don't even remember his name, but you know what I'm talking about, like Batman Forever, the one with the Riddler
Val
and the
Val Kilmer, yeah.
Val
Ew.
Kilmer. Yeah, that guy was at least a little bit more ripped than Michael Keaton.
Yeah,
From what I remember.
there was that Batman movie, the one with Jim Carrey. That was a good one. I can't remember the name of it.
That was
It had
Batman
Jim Carrey as the Riddler, and it was really good.
That was
No.
Batman Forever.
It was
Oh,
a
I
bad
really liked that version. That's my favorite version of Batman.
Yeah, my
I
favorite one is
remember-
Batman Returns with
I remember
Michelle
Robot
Pfeiffer as
Chicken,
Johnny
a while
DeVito as
back.
a villain and all that. That was my favorite.
Which one was
Yeah,
your
hold on,
favorite,
hold on.
Wolf? I couldn't hear you.
Oh, it was the one with the one with Michelle Pfeiffer as a Catwoman and Danny
that was
DeVito.
Batman.
Oh, fuck off! Get the fuck out of here. That's
No
it.
one
I'm
likes
kicking
any
you out.
Batman that's good.
I
Me
love
and Loudmouth agree that Dark Knight trilogy is better.
All
is the
right,
best.
I have one Batman movie in theaters that will blow your minds away.
Wolf,
Mask of-
I'm officially ejecting you for saying that the George Clooney Batman or
George Clooney.
yeah,
George Clooney's bat nipples intimidate me.
Oh, God.
Oh god. Well, of course they
Dark
do.
Knight
Yeah, remember,
trilogy is superior.
That Honest Trailers joke about that one. It opens in a world full of crime. One man is determined to kill Batman once and for all. His name is director Joel Schumacher.
I have to say, my favorite Batman movie. My favorite Batman movie is always Mask of the Phantasm.
Oh, that is absolutely one of the most underrated movies of all time.
Mask
Yeah.
of the Phantasm. Is that really a Batman related movie?
Yeah,
Dude, it is probably the second best Batman movie behind The Dark Knight. It is a vastly underappreciated movie and way better than any other live action Batman movie.
oh yeah.
But Loudmouth. But what about Ice to Meet You, Batman?
You all need to chill out.
That was probably
God.
the worst. That would have to be the worst.
Yes.
Oh, cringe.
Yeah, Loudmouth. Yours is terrible.
All right,
Yeah.
I'll do it. Nice to meet you, Batman. What killed the dinosaurs? The Ice Age.
That was pretty decent. That was a lot better than your last impersonation you did of Arnie.
Get to the chopper!
Ah!
Oh God! Have you guys watched Expendables 3?
Nope.
I have.
Oh God! That Arnie made so many fucking callbacks. Like I lied. I get to the chopper.
I have a shirt with Arnold.
Funny guy, Sully. I like you. That's why I'm gonna kill
I
you
have
now.
a shirt with Arnold with a Whopper, and it says with the Predator in the background. It says "Get to the Whopper."
Really?
I think I'll kill myself.
Burn that shirt.
How it should have ended at funny when they're spoofing that scene. They're like, "It didn't kill him because he wasn't armed. It's not sportsmanlike." They're like, "Hey, if it doesn't kill us if we're not armed, why are we carrying all these weapons?" Like, that is an actual question. They all just drop their guns. And they just walk off.
Hey, well, one guy got disarmed.
Yes, true.
Yeah.
Ow.
The one person I thought was Kurt Russell in any of the Expendable movies.
I
No.
don't think so. No, he was offered it, but he turned it down.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was in the Fast and Furious movies. By the way, Kurt Russell, much underappreciated actor.
Oh yeah, Escape
He
from
did a
New
cool
York.
part in Guardians of the Galaxy too.
But it should be like it should have been headlining, movies, being a starring actor. Goddamn. I watched The Thing, the 1982 remake, and goddamn, that was such a good movie.
That really is one of the best horror movies ever.
Oh yeah.
Honestly, all of John Carpenter's horror movies are all like some of my favorites. The original Halloween, The Thing, these just awesome flicks. His Vampires movie was good, the one with James Woods.
That's who else should have been in Expendables movies? James Woods and Danny Trejo.
God damn it. Have you seen some of his those Machete movies?
I love Machete.
The first one was fucking absurd. The second one is like they literally go to space.
Hey, we gotta wait one second.
Here.
Yes. we got ourselves among our presence the one, the only S-Man Speaks.
God.
How you guys doing? And besides, fun fact: everyone at my school who knows about my channel literally does the whole S-Man Speaks thing, and it's like really fucking cringy, but I love it.
Oh, S-Man, my dear S-Man, you forgot to do your standard opening like this. What's up, motherfuckers?
Oh God.
So what you're saying is women are inferior. Got it.
So what you're saying is that DarkCon isn't truly at 300 subscribers. Got it.
So what you're saying is this joke is really old and you guys need to fucking stop.
What you're saying is bisexuals don't exist.
So what JJ is saying is that he's a fan of Mary Fallon. Got it.
You're
What
dumb,
S-Man
bro.
is
You go to
saying
college?
is...
What, Loudmouth?
I said, you're dumb, bro. Do you even go to college?
Yeah, Crusader, do you even go to college, bro?
I
Yes.
wouldn't even rape you.
Oh, yeah, so many of these inside jokes.
These inside jokes no one's gonna get, and it's like it's one of the few tragic things in this.
So what you're saying is I should go jump off of a cliff. Got it.
Well, I mean, poor S-Man. He nearly got in trouble from his teacher when he opened up the inbox.
Yeah, fuck you, Lonely Wolf, for posting that. My fucking teacher almost saw that. She's like, she's like,
dude,
what is that?
You gotta be really careful with doing any of this shit at school, dude. Because
Yeah, bro.
I was in my fucking language arts, and I opened up my phone because I was like,
dude.
And
So
then
I
you
opened-
see those diseased titties.
and my teacher's like, what you looking at? And I fucking said, oh, I was just looking at what time it is. So fuck you, Lonely Wolf, for posting that fucking image, you asshole. My God.
So what you're saying is that you saw JJ's porn account again, S-Man.
Shut the fuck up. So what you're saying is shut the fuck up.
So what you're saying
Well, when potatoes go wild.
So what you're saying, JJ, that you're a closeted brony who faps off to Rainbow Dash all the
So
time.
what you're saying is that you like tranny dick.
So what you're
So
saying
what you're
is that
saying
JJ likes potato titties. Got
So
it.
what you're saying, JJ, that you're making a rib on DarkCon again. Very well, very good.
So what
Okay.
you're
Okay,
saying
Okay. Yeah, anyway.
Everybody ribs me.
Turning
What the
into-
fuck
you
you
guys
talking
are
about?
turning into NPC. Every time you say that joke, you're one step closer to an NPC.
Lonely Wolf.
So what you're saying is
Lonely Wolf profile picture has the most
I don't
gray
know.
in
I've
it.
only ever been raped by Lisa Green and Dan Arell.
Lonely Wolf's profile picture is mostly gray, so the color of the skin of his avatar is an NPC.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm surprised Ham isn't.
I already am one, so if you keep doing that, you know what you're saying.
What
just-
the fuck,
I-
Crusader? We couldn't make out that.
I can imagine Ham just calling me
I
a
was
racist.
trying to be
for-
inaudible.
I'm pretty sure Ham's gonna call me a racist for mentioning the color of the skin of Lonely Wolf's avatar.
So
I wonder what-
So JJ, what you're saying that all guys have that desire, that sexual desire.
So, S-Man, so what you're saying is that you want to exterminate Lonely Wolf and the rest of his kind.
I mean, it's not inherently, it's not exactly racist to. It's
So
not
it's just-
explicitly racist to, talk about my grey skin. It's more of a. It's just a little microaggression. I can overlook it.
You fucking gray skin.
You know what's also not racist?
But
Never mind. I shouldn't mention that.
hey, conundrum.
Elizabeth
So
Warren.
You know what? That's racist. Go into a racetrack and go into a racetrack and write an IST on the race car.
Now, if I was Elizabeth Warren, I'd do a collab with Whoa Vicky.
But
Do like a rap together.
You mean woke Vicky?
Yeah, Whoa Vicky.
oh my gosh, don't bring that little brat up.
I'm
You can do
so
a Donald
surprised
Trump.
you did Snoop
A
Dogg.
diss track of Donald Trump.
oh, for fuck's sake!
Oh god, did you guys watch that fucking interaction between Kanye West and Donald Trump?
That perhaps convinces me that convinces me that antinatalism is just the way to go at this point.
And
Well,
I didn't see the interaction.
Over
Kanye wanted something to Trump to
8 years
notice him.
ago, Obama called him a jackass.
Kanye really is.
Yeah,
Kanye-
Obama did. Obama actually called him a jackass.
I mean, he's not wrong. I mean, seriously, like Kanye West, I don't think has a political anchor. I don't think he.
Bush
actually...
hates black people.
No, he doesn't. He
George,
doesn't.
George Bush hates black people, says Kanye West.
Yeah, I mean,
Fucking
Kanye West is a dumbass. Like, Kanye West is a dumbass. He's a douchebag. He's a jackass.
He always has been a douchebag.
I think the left,
Hey, he's a genius, okay? He's in the 98th percentile.
He's a gay fish.
yeah, but I think the screeching from the left is like equally retarded as what.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Okay.
Conservatives are stupid to like embrace the guy just because they like that a famous black celebrity is embracing our boy Donald Trump.
Chairview, you better take your cloaca out of this stream right now, faggot. No, I'm joking.
I got a question though. Like Kanye is about as smart as Elizabeth Warren is native. Just saying.
Oh
God, I do love that thing that I said about Elizabeth Warren. So since she has Indian blood in her, is she gonna walk the Trail of Tears?
No, she'll be leaving her own trail of tears if Donald Trump doesn't give her that money.
Boeka, I need to take my neck out of here. Okay.
No,
that's the real name.
Talking about your bird genitals, dude.
You have to know, guys. Kanye was pissed off because he got kicked out of the Empire years ago.
I think S-Man is trying to racism bait me in the group chat.
No, I am not.
I can take a screen cap of that.
S-Man, what are you trying to do? Pull an Al Sharpton on Ham?
Well, no. Although if Ham does use the forbidden word, that's entirely his fault. I mean, he has the power not to.
Nigeria.
By the way, you guys should be aware that Google is now like retracting messages and acting as a moderator in the chats.
Okay.
I think that's what they changed when the site went down.
Wait,
can't they mind their own business?
Really, I thought they copyrighted strike themselves.
It would say like I saw someone's post where they said they published
I thought Monday Matt flagged Google finally.
Okay. I just wrote. Oh wait, what the? Okay,
Yeah.
I put in faggot in the public chat here, and
Good job.
It just immediately retracted it, and there's a message here that says message deleted by the Google moderator.
Yeah, that's what I'm telling you.
Fuck?
They added that. That's why it went down. That's what.
Actually, no. Cult of Ham just did it, and it's showing up.
Oh,
never mind.
What the?
I'll delete it.
What if I put gay in there?
What the fuck?
What the fuck?
All their nosy cunts. It's like none of their business.
What?
I can call Ham a faggot in this fucking Google this chat of the Hangout.
I wonder if they'll decide to like flag this stream or something because of how many times we're saying fag.
I put gay and that's fine apparently.
Yeah, I mean, still not being taken down. And
I don't know what words, but any word they consider hate speech.
That's okay though.
I mean, I guess gay is a sexual or.
Let's see if this will actually get taken down. I mean, technically, cocksucker motherfucker is not a slur in that it's okay. I'm gonna stop presenting.
But I love how they just started like censoring our chat and taking away free speech without informing any creators that they're doing it.
Oh shit! Google, YouTube.
Oh my god! Oh my god! They're doing exactly what they've been doing for the last 10 years.
Yeah.
I mean, although like it started to get noticeably worse like over the last few, especially like imagine if like the YouTube's the whole ad revenue thing. Imagine that's like YouTube's economy. It went into a fucking recession, then a depression, and Susan Wojcicki is W except a woman, but still like incredibly fucking ugly.
Who is uglier from an objective standpoint? Susan
I- I-
Wojcicki or George Walker Bush.
I wonder what happens if you say something bad about Google in the chat.
Imagine if we insulted Google. Is Google gonna like step in, or are they gonna
I'm just gonna put Google sucks and see what happens.
You know what, Google, you're a cunt.
Cult of Ham said Google is racist, and he also put in Negroid. Okay, so Crusader saying QnA is still not taken down yet, and Cult of Ham saying Negroid is not taken down because I mean that's not surprising because Negroid is like the scientific term for African American.
Google, I wouldn't even rape you.
Google, I
Good
wouldn't
news,
even-
everyone.
Oh man, Google it is going to castrate you, Wolf, for that.
Good news, everyone. I'm coming back to Twitter.
Oh yay! But what?
Boo!
Happy you.
Yeah, fuck you.
Okay, I'm going to put. Okay, here's what I'm going to do. Let's see if
Brandon,
Matt
by the way,
can override the algorithms right there.
Brandon, what we're talking about right now is Google is now censoring people in the chat if you say bad words.
Oh, really?
Well, not if you're
Yeah.
saying bad words because Loudmouth said.
Cunt.
Loudmouth.
Hate
Okay.
speech.
Loudmouth said cocksucker motherfucker. That's a bad word, but it's not taken down. And apparently me saying faggot with the @ symbol is not taken down. So there's your way to override the system, guys. And here's my way of saying shit right here.
So if I call someone a faggot cunt,
Wait,
okay.
it does shit get taken down?
Okay, never mind. Never mind. I guess that shit would not be getting taken down.
So, Brendan, how'd you get your Twitter account back?
Well, it's not necessarily my Twitter account. It's a new
Oh,
one. I didn't get IP
Cult of Ham, I'm
banned. The
gonna
thing
have
is,
to hide that.
I didn't get IP banned. And I made myself a new phone number.
Okay. Well, okay. So shit is not getting taken down, like Crusader said in the chat. And man, this is a full stream. Like I rarely ever get full streams. Thank you guys for joining so far.
Same.
Well, I'm sad to say DarkyCon, but it's going to have to end pretty soon because I got 1 minute until I have to start getting ready for work.
On the corner.
Oh, the
Cult of
only
Ham's
ty-
a stripper.
the only type of customers he's going to get is like
You.
crack induced fat faggots.
Congrats on 300 though, or whatever. So.
Oh yeah, thank you, Chairview.
Yeah, you know what's fucking funny? The faggot gets deleted automatically, but the N-word doesn't.
Actually, no, the N-word does.
Wait, are you
Why
serious?
don't you try tranny?
Tranny?
Oh, hey, Rin, I noticed that you're shilling around my my stream. Thanks, by the way.
No problem. I am letting like everybody know because like you're not the only person this has happened to. Like Irate Bear is saying the exact same thing. You know, like Irate Bear, him and his audience, they were also censored in chat. So that's probably why YouTube was down. They were changing the algorithm to get rid of offensive speech in chat.
Yeah, that's how I heard about it. That's where I heard about it from, was his post.
Wow.
I know.
Hopefully, some bored fans of Irate Bear and Styx actually come on and watch. That would be cool.
Imagine if Sticks and
So, like-
ended up actually joining the stream. That'd be kind of cool.
Wait a minute. Who?
All right, I'm gonna head off, guys. See y'all later. Bye-bye.
See you later, cunt of ham.
So it makes me wonder, are they scanning our audio too? I wonder.
Oh, definitely.
Hey, to the people scanning the audio, if you could all follow me on Twitter, that'd be like really nice.
You know what'd be funny? If YouTube did something so all of a sudden you play back the live stream and the audience just hears beeps all the time whenever we swear.
I wouldn't be surprised if that actually were the case. Like each and every time somebody says, faggots or nigger or whatever, we're gonna be all beep, 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 beep.
That would be a better alternative than actually flagging your channel.
Fuck you, Dark
Let's have a live stream where we all curse, so all you hear is beep, beep,
Cocksucking
beep, beep,
motherfucking
beep.
faggot ass bitch.
Not right now.
We're gonna talk about,
Horse titty fucking.
What the fuck?
Owen's nipple milk.
Well,
No.
Brandon, just to let you know,
The forbidden word. Ew.
on my stream in like an hour, we're gonna be talking. We're gonna do more feminist frequency bullshit. So I'm sure there'll be
Yay!
lots of
Coming in.
Oh yeah, that's
Send me a
always
link
a
on
lot of fun.
Discord.
Oh, I heard some stuff they said in this latest video about sea lions and stuff. So
All right.
I had to include it in the live stream. It is so insane.
Are the
Sea
demons
lion
are
is very patriarchal.
Anita
Darkon, I
Sarkeesian
have
looks like
a little speech for you. Darkon, you may be my favorite cocksucking motherfucking son of a bitch, but you made 300 subs. I love you, bro. Take your 350.
Yeah.
Keep up the good work, bro. You did good.
What'd you say, Brandon? Sorry.
I said keep up the good work. You did good, dude.
Yep.
Oh, thanks. A lot of people keep on telling me that I don't mean to sound all self-centered, but a lot of people, I keep on getting the feedback that I deserve more subs. You know, honestly,
yeah.
S-Man does too. I mean, especially since he around the time when he was in his prime in mid 2017.
Yeah, that was a pretty good time. Pretty dank.
Get S-Man to 1,000 subs.
If I ever beat Loudmouth in the number of subscribers, I think I think Loudmouth will hunt me down and be like, loan me some subs.
You know what's funny though? When people say that, especially bigger name YouTubers who go, "You deserve more subscribers," it's like, then spread the word about my channel. Give me a shout out. Tell people about me. You know, it's like, help me get them. You know.
Yeah.
Make a shout out to my channel, Chairview and Loudmouth. No, I'm kidding. I'm not gonna pull an Aspie.
But
yes, you can tell anytime you want on my channel. That's fine.
Well, if he pulled an Aspie, you'd be messaging me telling how you had burning fire of envy over my subscribers.
Speaking of, where is the little twink anyway?
He's probably in bed with Naked Ape right now.
and still making drunk calls to Dvorsky.
Did you see that?
Albie forgives me for ripping on him like that.
Did you see that Cog and Schmeckel are going at each other?
I'm sure he would.
Right now?
Wait,
Yes.
Cog and Schmeckel are attacking each other right now.
Oof.
Who the fuck is Schmeckel, by the way? I never seen this guy.
Gorilla avatar. He's an okay guy.
Schmeckel looks like a freckle.
Schmeckel looks like
I've seen a few videos of cognitive thought. I mean, actually, no. The only times that I've seen him was whenever he did a collab with Bearing, and the one video that he did, which was basically just a compilation of his favorite moments during the Ben Shapiro versus Cenk Uygur debate.
I know, but we gotta stop eating each other alive because the so-called SJW community is already doing that. We need to stop doing that too. And like,
I'm still call out anyone I think deserves to be called out. I don't give a shit.
Yeah.
No, for sure. But the reason why but this thing that they got involved with, you know,
honestly,
fuck no bullshit.
I don't really care for the guy. I think he's kind of dumb.
I mean,
I will say
some of this shit can be petty. I'll say that should be just left ignored.
Private Twitter chats or offer hangouts.
Yeah, either ignored or resolved via private chats instead of like making back and forth response videos.
What I'm saying is people are jumping into something that doesn't concern them is why the drama started. Because somebody jumping in on, you know.
Yeah, I will say this, like, it is important to define petty and non-petty. Like if it involves doxing, that's not petty.
Yeah.
If it involves threats,
it's
it's not. Yeah, if it involves like threats, it's not petty. Like when someone tried to dox Brandon, that crosses a line.
We're trying to shoot up my niece's school.
Yeah, like those things
False
are
flagging.
False flagging. You know, I mean,
didn't false flag.
Oh, we weren't talking about that, but anyway.
And,
I know what you
got
mean.
everybody, you got everybody accusing Andy Worski now too. So
oh my god, that shit is insane. I was just reading the messages. It's like it just doesn't look good. But the age of consent in Canada, I mean, it's hit.
It's a big nothing burger. Okay, the woman was over the age of consent. All right, it's no big deal.
I know it is creepy though.
I mean,
it is kind of creepy, but I don't give a shit. I'm not gonna like.
It could be a lot worse.
Wag my finger at Andy Worski over there.
Personally, though, if I were to, if I even consider at 35 years old dating a 16-year-old, just punch me in the face, okay?
To save yourself from being one of those people. All right, come here, chair.
Conundrum asks in the chat, the public chat, by the way, what is your favorite video you have done on your channel, and what is your least favorite video that you have done? That's a tough one. I mean, if we want to talk about least favorite, like, I cannot think of one single video. Like, there is some of my old shit that was so bad. I mean, I think one of my least favorite videos was my video review of David Pac-Man versus Sargon of Akkad, where David Pac-Man was doing a response video calling out Sargon and saying the Young Turks are falling, which it was kind of a badly done video. What's also a badly done video is my video saying liberals should be wary. Talking, it was actually no, it wasn't.
I don't remember that one.
Okay, I'll say that one of my least favorites was probably my response video to S-Man Speaks, but that is all that I'm going to say about that. Yeah, I mean, it's kind of.
S-Man is pro-life confirmed.
Yeah,
I should have aborted you.
I love that quote from DarkCon.
As far as most favorite videos, like, gee, there's a lot. Like, I like the Jostlegate review. I like my response video to Markiplier, except it probably would not be my most favorite because I did keep Markiplier too quiet, I'd say. I think my response video to Nicole Arbor and my response video to No Bullshit and Stupid Woman, or bullshitting Brooks and Stupid Woman.
You guys should really consider covering the Crimea thing because no one's talking about it.
Crimea.
I think I might do one talking about the Gosnell movie because no one's talking about that movie, but I don't know. Then I'd have to open up a very difficult subject.
No, this guy the other day killed 19 people in Crimea and nobody's talking about it.
Just be wary of all the pro-choicers in your audience.
I mean, I know, but the movie was very compelling. It really was.
This kid said that he was copying the kid from Columbine.
Fuck.
Yeah.
Hey, Conundrum, saying this in the public chat when there's only 7 people watching is not going to really help boost up my sub count. Just saying.
I'm just doing it as a courtesy service.
Netflix has a movie about the Anton Breivik shooting.
Who's smoking? I heard someone flick a lighter. Dark? Oh, I thought DarkCon was a smoker.
No, I'm not a smoker. I've never smoked. I mean, I've never smoked.
I've smoked.
DarkCon straight edge. I'm kidding.
I'm in Canada.
Whoa. So what you're saying, S-Man, since you're saying you're Jewish, so the S, I finally figured out what the S means. Chill, man.
What the fuck?
Oh, speaking of, 64 Beast Man said in the chat, if you were to open up a bistro, what would you have for appetizers, Zach?
I would say some soft pretzels for one, guacamole and salsa and chips. Bistro.
Yeah, I was gonna say,
is that a specific type of restaurant? I'm a bit confused.
Yes.
Meat, lots of meat. Like a steakhouse, basically.
Okay. Let's see.
Why is the main course?
Yeah.
You know what I think. Oh, shit. Wolf,
horse face.
Lots of horse. Blair White is the main course in the side chat here. When it comes to the question of the bistro. But yeah, I think one idea for an appetizer would be a sharing appetizer of an ostrich egg, I think. I mean, if I wanted to get really expensive. Sorry, what were you trying to say, Chair?
I was just saying you should serve some horse face.
Horse face with layer nuts.
What the fuck?
No, but the best thing
are you saying that Blair White is horse-faced?
You should hire someone that is that does gastronomy and stuff. All the weird they use dry ice and they
that
freeze stuff.
That Trump would really say that about a woman he spent thousands and thousands of dollars to have sex with.
Hey,
Loudmouth, I have a question for Loudmouth. Did you see the article? Did you see that article from The Onion where they're like, Melania Trump is in heartbreak when she finds out that horseface is the name Trump gives to every woman that he fucks?
Yeah, that was funny.
I was dying.
There was another.
Actually, a better one from The Onion recently was the one Elizabeth Warren is disappointed that her DNA test found no trace of presidential material.
I love that.
There's another one. There's a fake presidential Twitter that I just saw that said that he said that I got so confused that her name is Horseface, but I kept calling her Ann Coulter in bed.
Oh,
Okay,
and there was
okay.
one funny one from another parody site, Babylon Bee, that said when Taylor Swift tried to endorse Democrat candidate Kanye West interrupted her.
What the fuck? S-Man, not in anyone's lifetime.
S-Man, what'd you do?
Okay, there was something else I was wanting to say. Oh god. Okay. I mean, as far as Blair White being horse face, I don't think that's quite the accurate description. She has more of a potato face, honestly.
Potato.
Yes. And as far as Ann Coulter goes, horse face, that's kind of accurate, but I think a skeleton face is more accurate, actually.
Yeah.
Is the most accurate.
She could be. They could have modeled her as the new Skeletor for She-Ra.
Yes.
Oh, Darkon sounds way too intrigued into that now. Ooh.
Read the chat.
I like me some Skeletor porn. Wait, what was that?
He likes Ann Coulter porn?
Oh no, but seriously, fuck that cunt.
Ann Coulter is way too
Read the
much.
chat. I put something funny in there.
You'd fuck that cunt?
Sandwich Darkon would make.
Okay. He would make the dark white sandwich, toasted rye with some lean turkey breast and hard salami, with some of the dark con creamy sandwich spread served with chips and a dill pickle, only $5.99, and that's no bullshit.
What do you guys think about this Caitlyn girl that's going around with her machine gun on her back? The girl who got that old man to say that, oh, I could throw you on the ground and rape you if I wanted to.
What the fuck?
What?
I think I saw that clip. I mean, what frustrated me the most was when the one bitch that was right next to that dude denied ever hearing that dude say,
No.
I
Okay.
could rape you.
She baited him into saying it, and she only provided part of the clip. I think he was doing it very poorly, but I think he was trying to be sarcastic and imply something about Kavanaugh, right? But she's like, did you hear that? He said he could rape me or whatever. And now she's running around with her gun on her back, like, pulling up her shirt and showing off her stomach with her gun sticking out of her belt and everything, and being like,
She's
these are the kind of girls that they really want, and like, just doing it for attention. It is really pathetic.
Oh yeah.
There's someone in my area in Philly actually sings and says that she would give you a blowjob for a cup of coffee.
Oh Lord.
Hey, I just
got a number.
I just gotta say this before I read this chat message. Loudmouth, don't touch yourself over this. I bet Loudmouth is really happy since AIU has been kicked off of YouTube again.
Okay, now Loudmouth's gonna.
No,
go
but in all seriousness, that is a good thing, Zeo Gold.
Autism is unstoppable.
Yes.
I will say this: it is
He'll
always.
probably be back though.
Yeah, his flying monkeys are still around like Billy.
The guy's like herpes. Once you catch it, it just is really hard to get rid of.
I'll be right back.
But by the way, Brandon, if there is anything that you want to say here, and no, this is not sexual when I say this, but if there's anything you want to say in this chat, insert yourself, Rin. I probably made it worse.
Probably should really penetrate myself into the conversation.
Oh God!
Oh my God, Lonely Wolf! Fuck you! Fuck you, Lonely Wolf! I just saw what you posted.
You guys think?
Oh boy!
Thankfully, I'm safe.
What the fuck? No! Oh God!
Dude,
Oh,
you're a fucking asshole.
Ann Coulter could really make a straight man asexual. Like seriously.
I think Lonely Wolf is.
I'm
no
glad
longer
I'm
the
only
only
on Discord
asexual
now.
in the chat.
What the fuck, Lonely Wolf?
I'm sorry, Lonely Wolf. Lonely Wolf. I understand you're asexual, but that doesn't mean you need to ruin everyone else's heterosexuality.
Okay.
I don't have to see it.
That is definitely
Neither do I.
What? What'd you say? Chair? What'd you say?
That is definitely not her. Okay.
I know, but just imagining that is worse.
Imagining Ann Coulter naked or something.
It's really well done.
Okay. I on the second look, it does look kind of Photoshop, but still. The reason why it was so believable was because I can completely imagine Ann Coulter having that thin a body. Just saying.
She does.
You know what? You know what, Lonely Wolf? You've inspired me to go to the chat on Discord and Let me see.
There's nothing on Discord, thank God.
Actually, she was on the cover of Playboy in December 2006.
Oh God!
Ann Coulter?
Yes.
Oh,
Why?
What
Nobody
happened?
wants to see that skinny ass.
There's a website called.
What are you guys
was
freaking
like
out
12
about?
years ago. I don't know.
well, she,
Oh,
she, has a lot.
Nudography will tell
Oh
you. if
my
anybody-
God!
Hey guys, I have a question. Do you think that that this stream would get flagged if I was to share this picture of the Bowsette cosplay?
God, please
No,
don't share
I
it.
doubt it.
Don't
Wh-
share it.
Why not? It's the big ass one.
Show
Oh,
it in the
hell yeah, I
Discord
love that
server. I
one.
don't want this stream getting flagged. Show it in the Discord.
It's not gonna get flagged.
All right, then show
Espa
it
is such a
then.
prude. You're such a prude.
I'm not a prude. I just don't want. I don't want to hear
I'm
anyone
joking.
get upset.
You're a
I'm
prude.
joking.
She's in a thong.
Okay, then
not-
it's acceptable. It's
not
acceptable then.
naked.
All right, then show it.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay. So this is to like restore everybody's heterosexuality, or at
Okay,
least
then
all the
go for
dudes
it.
here.
Damn.
S-Man, if you keep posting that shit,
Okay.
I'm gonna delete them.
I think I have rigor mortis.
No, I'm the one who posted that photo. You know that, right? I'm the one who posted that Bowsette one.
S-Man!
I get first dibs on that vag because I found her first.
All right, fine.
That's actually totally out.
Zach gets second. JJ gets
No,
last.
I'm second.
Okay, go
You get last,
go look at the
JJ.
rich If you look at the rich bastards, I posted an actual photo from the Playboy shoot that she did.
And this is even worse. And
No,
the
that's
fact
gotta be fake.
Oh god, no, that's
S-Man, I will...
No, that one's actually fake. That one's someone else, but it looks like her. But I'll show you the. I can give you the actual cover. December.
S-Man! Oh.
No, it's.
I
Cindy
want a
Margolis
pork
on that cover.
tonight.
It's
I'm
Cindy
gonna
Margolis
delete
on that
this
cover.
tonight.
You know,
I don't know
what chair.
I don't know what they're talking about. I'm reading this article that says that she posed, but it's not. It's Margolis or whatever on the cover. It's not her. I don't know.
Wait, what?
I'm reading this article about where she did an interview where she said that she did Playboy, but I can't find any picture of the actual cover that she did. So
I
Please
think
don't
that's. I
post
think
it.
that's for your own good, chair. You fucking asshole. And I'm saying that because I don't want you to post that shit.
We get you're
Jesus.
bisexual.
S-Man has shown his face,
Damn.
and so is
Yeah.
Conundrum. And
I'm trying to
Conundrum
see
is in
my
a costume,
camera.
which
I'm
means
trying-
that I'm presenting him.
I'm trying to see my fucking if my camera works.
Is that your
shit.
sword cane?
A cane sword?
No, it's Conundrum's dildo.
Yeah, it's my pip cane, motherfucker.
It's my cane.
Can you pull a sword out of it?
He fists himself with it.
No, I actually, it's actually a light up cane I made.
Okay. Zeo Gold says in the chat, autistic people have more sense and people skills than AIU and the flying monkeys. Yes,
Yes,
and
ma'am.
Loudmouth and Aspie can attest to that, by the way.
Oh yeah.
Oh, and Conundrum. I mean, Conundrum, didn't you say that you were autistic too?
Oh yes.
I'm also autistic.
Yeah, same with me.
Okay, all the tists here.
All the Spurks have more.
Oh man, I'm such an ableist shit lord.
Oh my god, the dark conservatarian is an ableist for mocking those with the autisms.
You know he would also be calling me a sexist and misogynist for showing that one Bowsette cosplay picture.
He's a sexist and a misogynist and a fascist and a racist.
And you know, I was almost tempted, like during the heat of the whole Owen strawmanning me, this recent episode of that, I was almost tempted to just like troll him with some of my sexy girl pictures that I personally drew.
My god, DogCon, you are so sexist and misogynist showing that Bowsette meme.
By the way,
even though it gave me a huge throbbing erection.
By the way, this is even funnier, okay? Ann Coulter did Playboy because a portion of the proceeds were going to her charity. The charity that she represented at the time was the National Anti-Erectile Dysfunction Association or something.
I'm pretty sure she's the cause of erectile dysfunction, for fuck's sake.
No, she's joking about it. She said that I'm the celebrity spokesperson for WILT, the National Anti-Erectile Function Association. So it's pretty funny.
Oh my
That's what
god.
she claims. Yeah.
Although she looks like if she was to leave, like if she's to go the fuck away, then erectile dysfunction would go away. Like
This article has to be fake, but
it
still
is
funny.
fake news, everybody. It is
It's gotta be funny, dude.
It's fake news.
I cannot imagine Donald Trump saying fake news about that because Ann Coulter would be always sucking his dick.
Oh my god, the dark conservatarian, everybody, is fake news.
Yeah.
If he asks me something at a press conference, President Trump will be like, "You're fake news," and then the conservative media goes after DarkCon.
Oh,
Despite
You know
Zach-
something? Next time Owen says you're a racist, misogynist, whatever the fuck you are, you punch puppies, fuck sheep or anything, just put Donald Trump saying you're fake news.
Do you guys think that the U.S. will legalize next year?
Legalize pot? Probably. I don't know. I mean,
I hope so. If Sessions doesn't get his way,
I'm pretty sure DarkCon wants weed to be legalized just so he can chill the fuck out.
I want weed legalized everywhere.
But no, in all seriousness, I could not get into that shit because especially the cheap weed, but from what I experience of weed, it smells like a combination of armpit and skunk. I could not deal with the smell.
It helped me out.
What strain did you get, Darkon? Did you get Loud or Reggie?
He got stranded.
I've been around pot smokers.
Did you chill the hell out after?
Black people.
What do you mean? Oh yeah. Well, the first guy that I ever saw roll a blunt, it was actually at a graduation party, and he was actually a black mixed dude.
Shocker.
Do you think that if Owen like smoked a bowl, do you think he'd calm the fuck down?
No.
I can only hope so.
I think it would make him more paranoid. Okay.
Actually, I'm pretty
Owen
sure
straight?
he's bi.
Oh, really?
He's open. Yeah, he's openly bi.
Yeah, I mean,
I
I've
didn't know
heard of
that.
That's-
Same with Chairview over here.
Okay. So,
If
okay, that I did not know till now.
If Owen got laid, I'm pretty sure he'd calm the fuck down. I'm pretty sure he'd be like, "Oh my god, that far leftism into my head."
Who dares me to hit on Owen? If I can get him to want me, you all have to pay me $100. Every single one of you, $100.
Yeah, that's
If I can get
Yeah.
Owen to want me, yeah.
How about we all?
You want $800 for him? Oh my god!
How about this,
Yes.
everybody? How about this? We all dress Aspie up as a woman and pass.
Fine,
him off.
$50. Fine, $50. If I can, you all have to pay me $50 if I can hit on Owen. And
No,
get him
Brandon
to-
needs to get Owen in the
I just gotta address conundrum. That would make an epic movie right there. That would make an epic comedy. Owen accidentally making out with Aspie, who he was mistaking was a trans woman. It was the one biggest transphobe that he hates of all time.
What you do is you get Owen in a chat and you go, "Hey Owen, I'm just wondering, what do you think about interracial relationships?" And then he says, "Why?" And you're like, "Well, because I want to date you." Just to see what happens.
You know, it'd be really
I'd-
funny though.
I'd hit on him sexually first.
Well, the guy is born of interracial marriage.
DarkCon.
I
Imagine
know,
this.
that's why it would be funny though, because he'd get all offended. That's why it would be funny.
Imagine this, right? Imagine Owen and Aspie. Imagine if they were kissing.
Oh.
And something happens where Aspie
No.
says "Ree," and Owen and the wig falls off and the makeup smears and he realizes it's Aspie. He's like, "Oh my god!"
No.
Oh my
Okay.
god, I just
I want to
made
get
out with Aspie.
Okay. I'm never going to be able to get these Aspie and Owen ships out of my head now.
Good.
I ship them.
Good.
I think Aspie's parents would be upset if it comes out that he's gay.
Hello, Marty Eddie in the chat, by the way.
Well, they can go fuck themselves because, to be
mean,
honest, doesn't matter.
I think it'd be fucking hilarious. Like, it'd just be so funny if like Owen was kissing Aspie and then Owen realizes he's kissing Aspie. He takes like some like cloth or something. He's rubbing his face. He's all like freaking the fuck out. That would make a great meme.
I'd film that.
I would film that, and I'd be like, all right, everybody, this is what happens when a far leftist and a social conservative get it on. Is the far leftist loses their sanity?
Oh no!
It's a scene from
The thing is, you got to upload that on World Star.
It's a scene from Ace Ventura where he's like, "Einhorn's a man."
I mean, at least Aspie, as far as I know, does not want to legislate his social conservatism.
Really?
Huh?
Are you guys too young to even know Ace Ventura? I hope not.
No, Ace Ventura.
I know who
that
Ace-
would be
I know
the
who he
Jim
is.
Carrey movie, right?
I've seen actually seen all of his movies.
I haven't seen that, honestly.
Okay, so there's a part in that movie where he's just like he there's a football player, and then there's his boss who's a cop or whatever, and he ends up making out with her. But then he finds out that she's tucking the whole time.
Oh yeah.
And there's like a 20-minute scene where he's like vomiting and trying to brush his teeth with like soap and stuff, and like just like.
Oh yeah, that's.
Yeah,
the
that joke
shower
would probably
crying.
be considered transphobic today, but yeah.
You know that is like that's probably why Family Guy did that scene after Brian fucked Glenn's dad.
It's like after Quagmire beat the shit out of him. He said, "Hey,
Oh no! People, check the rich bastard. Check it.
Okay, hang on. Let me-
Luckily, I can't check it. Yay!
No,
Oh, no.
I'm gonna.
Let me see.
I love you.
It's a picture of Sean Hannity. Hey, Loudmouth, this goes perfect with what you said about a year ago.
I saw that meme a long time ago. Though.
I love that meme. It's
He's got Cheeto puff powder all over his lips.
I love you, Donald."
Pretty much, it's all Hannity as he's nothing but a bootlicker.
Oh yeah.
Honestly,
Ass liquor.
I don't know anyone can stand listening to a guy who's just clearly got his head lodged up another man's ass.
Other fundamentalist establishment Republican supporters.
Yeah.
Did you guys see that Bernie Sanders?
Especially the older ones.
Bernie Sanders is like second place for the possible DNC candidacy or whatever.
I would vote for Joe Biden over Bernie Sanders. Bernie
Same.
Sanders.
Joe Biden is in the lead, and Bernie Sanders is number 2.
Really?
I think that despite some of my problems with Biden, I think he's better than Sanders. I think Sanders' policies are bullshit.
All these other sites are listing it. They're talking about Joe Biden and him, but
You
they're
know,
also saying
okay.
like,
Ham has
Oprah?
just died a little bit inside, S-Man. Just saying.
Eric Holder. That would be horrible.
Why?
Because you said that Joe Biden is better than Bernie Sanders.
Well, I mean, rest in peace, Ham. I mean, personally, I'm just gonna say this. Shut the fuck up, Crusader. I'm kidding. But for fucking Bernie Sanders, I hope that fuck either resigns early in his next term, or like they find some way to disbar him as a presidential candidate, because that means we'd save the economy by disbarring him, or finding some way to not let him be president.
Would you rather have Bernie or Kamala Harris?
Harris, I don't really have a problem with. Bernie Sanders is too fucking old.
I don't even know much about Kamala Harris.
All I know is she was the Attorney General of California, then she became a United States Senator.
Okay.
I mean, okay. Although if you're to like, if damn it, was I gonna say? If you like put a run again of Maxine Waters versus Bernie Sanders, I'd probably choose Bernie Sanders.
Yeah.
No, it's not because he's a
Oh,
fucking
God.
white male.
You privileged white male.
Okay, well, Bernie Sanders is 77. Joe Biden is 74.
Wow. Okay.
Although I mean, to be fair, I
Wow.
think Biden's more experienced.
And healthy.
Right. There's something that I wanted to say. Oh yeah, I want to mention this. Hey, Rin, you still there?
I think she fell asleep or she died of our.
No, I'm still here.
Okay, so I kind of want to mention this, like, before you end up having to leave, Rin. Like, you're not one to join the Friday stream talking about political icons because Humane Mind is going to be there. And that's the thing. This stream that I plan on Friday, that's like in cooperation with Humane Mind and this weekly Humane Mind stream. So yeah. But anyway,
Mine's a little cunt.
Rin, if you would like,
Anyway.
would you like to join Saturday Night Delirium, where we watch Japanese commercials and you hear stories about me and Delirium?
JJ watches that shit with his right hand.
I'll be at work probably.
okay. But anyway, the thing that I wanted to get on was the whole Sargon
Wait,
drama.
wait.
Your
What's
opinions of Sargon.
Saturday? What time is it on Saturday? What time Saturday are you going to be doing the delirium thing?
Oh, 10 o'clock.
10 o'clock. I would be just getting off work.
Lonely
we-
Wolf. Fuck
we're-
you.
We're
What
usually
happened?
till around 1 to 2 a.m.
No. No. No.
Oh no. I'm scared. Oh
Lonely
my
Wolf.
god.
Lonely Wolf. Lonely Wolf. You. Lonely Wolf. Why? Why?
I'm trying to get into serious conversation here just for a moment, and people just keep on derailing it.
Darkon, I'm sorry. But did you even see what the fuck Lonely Wolf posted?
Both in the meme section of your Discord server and the Rich Bastards. That's why I was saying no. It's because of what the fuck? Can I put some porn in the Rich Bastards?
Hey, what is it? Maybe send it to me, depending on if it's good or not.
Let me tell you what it is. And
Anyway.
officially, Disney is forever dead in my eyes.
Okay. So everybody, shut up. I want to
You first.
Are you fucking serious?
That's what he posted.
STFU, bitches.
Darktism.
Anyway, Rin, since you will not have the chance Friday, espouse your opinions on Sargon as of late. Rin, speak now or forever hold your peace.
I'm here. It's just that I don't know. I was looking for what Lonely Wolf did because it's like I was just looking for that and I couldn't find what Lonely Wolf did.
I don't want to.
You don't want to. I promise. You don't want to.
You will regret it.
Like Rin. I promise you. You not seeing it is just good for your sanity. Lonely Wolf has killed multiple childhoods. I don't know if your childhood has been killed by him, but I swear to God, he will kill your childhood, and that's a promise he'll keep.
Never mind. I'm not gonna try to go out of my way.
You will never eat a Cheeto for the rest of your life.
Yeah, you will never like Cheetos. You will never ever like memes again because that meme is just fucked up my head. But what's your take on Sargon, Rin?
I feel like lately he seems to be on a train wreck. It's like spread the back. He's like, I don't know, going on a downward spiral. First, he had that video called Hello Jim, where he calls Jim a pedophile or a child groomer. But he later favorited a tweets calling him a pedophile. And not only that, but I have heard that Sargon did call like Jim or Mr. Medicare an emotional pedophile. And the thing is, he makes his career calling out false rape claims. Like if you watch his YouTube channel for a long time, he calls feminists liars because they call men rapists without evidence, but then he is going to call Jim, a child groomer, an emotional pedophile, and he's going to favorite to comments calling him a pedophile. And then it's kind of a lot like during the Medicon Richard Carrier debate. He kept, he wouldn't allow Richard Carrier to get the word in edgewise. He kept saying, shut up. And he kept like projecting, like he said, well, you keep interrupting me when I'm talking. When Sargon was the one who was doing all of the interrupting. And not only that, but like in like 1 hour into like 1 hour, 20 minutes, he says that like racism is unironically good for the Black community, which is really stupid. And then it's kind of like then like he was on the kill stream on the Ralph retorts, and he was like saying some weird shit, like he wants to revive Gamergate. He wants to Gamergate 2.0 he wants to get Trump he wants Trump to say Gamergate did nothing wrong, and it's like Gamergate's just like in the past, and it's like
Yeah.
he also wants to get, and this is something new. Okay, what's his name? Monday Matt made a video saying that Sargon wants to get him on Tucker Carlson's show to talk about Gamergate. And this is all just to trigger the feminists, just for, the lulz, and that's it.
It seems like a desperate ploy to try and keep up his own relevancy.
Yeah.
Like Sargon is going to quickly fall into irrelevancy with the bullshit that he's pulling with Medicare and whatnot.
Yes, and this thing about Gamergate, I've honestly, even like back in 2016 when the whole anti-feminism thing was really like the big thing of the day on YouTube, I just couldn't be fucked into caring about Gamergate. Like that shit was like 2012, 13, and it's like how long? Yeah, like how fucking long? Like till the end of the decade? That's ridiculous.
Because it's what made Sargon famous. That's
It never
why
ended, though.
Back to it.
That's how they all got famous.
all
Is they
he
were
was-
writing off. They were writing off the back.
Doing lately is just sniffing his own farts.
I mean, I think that responding to the people, okay, is Gamergate the group that is defending gamers, or is it the group attacking gamers?
Defending gamers.
Okay, well,
like a scandal years back about ethics in game journalism.
Right.
Yeah,
I
that
mean,
was what it was
I
about.
think it's totally legitimate to be responding to the people smearing gamers. I mean, at the time, at least. I mean, nowadays, not so much.
It's irrelevant. And also, fuck you, Conundrum, for posting that fucking image in the Discord, you asshole.
It's kind of a lot like, I mean, even Mr. Medicare was like saying it. He was like one of the like. This is also how he got famous as the internet's aristocrats. He's like, hey, Sargon, when it comes to Gamergates, I'm looking behind me. Like everybody moved on. It's pretty much irrelevant. I mean, it would be different if it was still relevant and he wanted Trump to say, but it was relevant way back before Trump was president. But it's so irrelevant now, and nobody gives a damn anymore.
Feminists quote Gamergate all the time still, though.
Yeah, it is kind of
What?
stupid.
They do. They treat it like it's some kind of boogeyman. You would think that Gamergate was the Third Reich, the way they talk about it.
Okay. I will say this, that even though Gamergate itself has kind of fell out of relevancy nowadays, but for every time that they mention it, I think that responding, just quickly responding to it is warranted.
Right.
I think this entire topic is a waste of time. Like,
Why didn't Sargon,
remember, like 5 years ago or so, there was this one Law and Order episode on Gamergate, and holy mother of fuckballs.
They're the worst one.
And it's like, it vilified games in the same way that Reefer Madness vilified pot.
There was an SVU episode the other day about incels that was way worse. They were looking for what's it called? Stacy, what's the other word they use? For what's the word that men use for that incel used about men? What's it called? The Chad, yeah. So yeah, the people on the SVU crew, after someone gets murdered, they go looking for a Chad as their suspect. Like his name. They think the guy's
Chad?
name is Chad. And then
that's
they're like,
so fucking retarded.
Chad is a term that they use to
Who
refer
writes
to.
this shit? My God.
And what's his name? Ice-T or whatever goes something like, of course, Ice-T made his comment about what a loser the dude is, that he can't get laid and all this shit, right?
I can only imagine Loudmouth. Are you gonna do a Loudmouth reviews of Law and Order
No,
SVU?
I really need to. Oh my God, that sounds terrible.
What's this image you sent in the requesting access?
Just a puppy picture. All right.
Let me see. Okay, it's still. I still am not given access.
Yeah.
I mean, I couldn't these days. I couldn't be bothered watching someone like Sargon. It would just bore me to death. Like
Okay.
I'd sooner watch one of like Steve Shives, like whatever he does, the mangina monologues or whatever the hell he.
Mangina monologues.
I will say this, that I kind of have to like overcome the monotony of his voice, but the content itself I find interesting, at least before Medicare. But despite if he might like give a good argument nowadays, like after the whole Medicare situation, I still cannot help but think that I would be listening to him in bad faith, considering the Medicare accusation. I mean, if he was to make like a humble apology to Medicare, maybe I could get back into him again, but I haven't seen anything like that.
Okay.
This isn't the very first time he did something like strange and odd. Like there's this incident like with Christiosity back in the day where it's kind of a lot like I think I'm not sure about this detail because I didn't see the live stream, but I hear that he was like laughing at Christiosity's dead friend, and Christiosity, this is an old video he has called
That was like a year and a half ago, yeah.
Admits that they were
I remember
monsters.
that pissed me off.
And Sargon was laughing at Christiosity's dead friend, and Christiosity got really mad and really angry, and it's just like, I will never ever going to let you forget about this ever.
Okay, I got a question. I got a question. Laughing at the death itself. Just to clarify.
I don't really know what he was. I didn't see the live stream, to be honest. I don't know what was going on, but I know that he had a conflict with Dunderfoot's about that too, because even Dunderfoot was like, "Wow, you're laughing about a dead person." So even Dunderfoot was eschewing him, was accusing him of laughing about a dead person. But I didn't see the live stream myself. I never watched it.
Is this about Russian Deadpool?
Oh my God. Yeah. So it's I think it's about Russian Deadpool. Yeah, and
that controversy pissed me off so much because it's like, you know, like there were people on both sides who came together and they're like, yeah, like they'd say, you know, they'd make videos, tribute videos, being like, yeah, we'll talk to the person. We may not have agreed, but you know, they were good sparring partners, and even War Corpse and everybody, you know, even some people who hated him beyond belief were like, you know, that's a good video you made, War Corpse. They're all like, you know, they put down their spasticism for a second to come together and mourn the loss of somebody. And to me, laughing about it, I just never could see Sargon the same. I just saw it and I was like, I don't care. Like
I really hate what Bering did, like the video that he made shortly after the death, because it was like the one where he was going really crazy, but you know, without mentioning the fact that they'd already had a stream after that incident happened. Where,
well, I mean, he says later that he forgot about that previous one. But...
yeah, I mean that was a dick move on his part.
Yeah, I will say
probably, but I don't know.
I will say, like, you know, when it comes to, like, let's say one of the people in this hangout died, like, I wouldn't laugh about it, even if I was on bad terms with y'all. Like, if Chair died, or if Loudmouth watches that Law and Order SVU episode and died from its stupidity, you know, I'd be like, rest in peace, Loudmouth. Loudmouth reviewed, not reviews now.
I mean, yeah, that's the thing. I want to clarify, by the way, that I'm leaning. I want to clarify.
Humane died.
If Darkon finish.
I mean, I want to clarify too, by the way, that that it's a likely chance that I mean, on the surface, it does sound like that Sargon is actually laughing at the actual death of Christiosity's friend, and not something else. But I just wanted to clarify, just for the record. Anyway,
Yeah.
Go on, Conundrum.
Yeah, it's like even if Humane died, I would mourn him.
That would be kind of sad. Like one of the most infamous people of our circles. You know, I mean, if Ham died, I'm pretty sure Humane would shed a tear, and if you know, vice versa, if one of those two died, they'd shed a tear for the other.
For me, I don't like Humane Mind. However, I cannot imagine hopping on a live stream and laughing about his stuff. That just seems like a dick move. I just
okay.
If
I mean,
Ham died, I would make a BLT sandwich with Canadian bacon and make a video on it and eat it in dedication to him. You know?
Okay, now that is a true honor. Chair, that is a true tribute. Like if
yes,
there's a way,
that is the type of death that he would want to go out on.
Yeah, if anyone here is like inclined in cooking, like that type of thing, like that'd be interesting. Like, or ask War Corpse, hey, a buddy of mine died. Could you make this type of sandwich and eat it in their honor?
If I die, I demand that one of my friends challenges Tonka to a wheelchair race. That's...
if I die,
chicken sandwich in your name.
If I die, I would hope someone challenges Dark Con to an edit off.
Yeah.
did you guys see that-
There's this one person in the chat that says you got to make a video on Soldier Boy. Like, what the fuck?
Soldier
Why,
Boy,
what-
that dude.
What Soldier
That
Boy
dude is
doing?
trash.
He is.
His
What's
music
happening
is
now?
garbage.
Who?
Soldier Boy, like Danny Quartz's audio is better than Soldier Boy's rapping.
He is
Oh, Red Feathers said, "What if the way the person died was hilarious, though?"
So
Um,
like if they died on the pot, I don't know about that.
Elvis
Okay.
Presley.
Josso Man is a better rapper than
I
Whoa,
wouldn't say that.
whoa. It's that bad?
That's
I wouldn't say that.
Okay, do you guys remember the Superman?
that is hate speech.
Do you guys remember Superman the Hoe or whatever that stupid song was?
Yeah,
Oh my God.
Superman.
Loudmouth, why are you dying?
Oh god.
Oh my
Because I have
lord.
to eventually.
Did you see that an Antifa group in Portland tried to block the driveway of ICE?
I've
run them
heard
over.
about that and saw
No.
I saw you guys. I saw you and the rest of your podcast commenting on it briefly, Chair.
Well, no, the cops showed up. The cops showed up, and the one cop had like an automatic paintball gun.
I'm sorry, can't help but chuckle just a little bit. Anyway,
No,
go
he was
on.
firing that shit. It sounded like a fucking machine gun, so it scared the crap out of them. And they're all like, "Hey, leave them alone! What are you doing?" Because the cops tried to break them up, and they're all holding arms, and they're like, "Stay strong!" And all the cops grabbed them, and then he just starts shooting them with the paintball gun. It was
That is hilarious.
I say if you block the road, you deserve to be run over.
well. If you're gonna block a government agency, like
all
ICE,
lives. Sorry, but all lives splatter. Get out of the fucking way.
Bitch.
if you were gonna block the driveway of a government building or whatever, you're gonna get it. Like,
I know I sound like a fucking psycho, but I think you legitimately deserve nothing worse than getting run over if you block the road. Like if it's an ambulance, I'm just saying if you
Yeah, you get run over by a freaking tank.
no,
I'm
what I'm saying is like if you're driving if someone's driving really fast and you're in the fucking road, natural selection, buddy. If an ambulance is trying to get to the hospital, then you deserve every bit of it.
they weren't blocking the road though. It was just the driveway of the ICE building, but still.
I mean, I would not. I don't know. I mean, I'm not disagreeing with the idea of it, but there's still a part of me that just feels kind of uncomfortable about that idea of people like blocking the road, getting ran over. I mean, I don't think that the
Let the
drivers
stupid
should
kill
really-
themselves.
Yeah, I mean, I don't really think that the drivers should be held for manslaughter, especially if the protesters are going to do that dumb shit. But still,
I mean, I say it if you want to be in the road, then the cars can be on you. Then I mean, if you don't want to get run over, don't be in the road. Don't be in the road, and you won't get run over. It's completely their fault.
Okay, look at it this way. I believe that suicide is a right, included assisted suicide, and so this would be it.
Yeah, I wouldn't.
Remember though when they closed off part of the highway and some protesters decided to walk across the other lanes of highway anyway, and then the one guy got hit by a car.
He deserved it.
Fucking idiot.
And I know you guys you might disagree with me, but that guy deserved it entirely. Like that is so damn stupid. He knew better. The guy that like they blocked one lane of traffic, the people went in the other lane anyway. I mean, to me, it's like if you know you might get hit by a car and you do it anyway. It's like imagine loudmouth. It's like okay, always treat a gun as if it's always loaded, and never point it at yourself. And some guys are like, wait, what? Then the guy deserved it. It's a shame he died, but he knew better, and it's his fault.
Well,
I can't feel that.
It's like that one dude who this guy's mother lost her son because the guy got drunk and he was tried to fire a firework off his head. Needless to say, it didn't go well, and he died. Okay, and
he went out with a bang.
About banning fireworks over it.
Yes, man.
Nothing wrong
Fuck
with
you,
fireworks.
Darkon.
Don't fire them off your fucking head.
Yeah, I'm sorry, but
Look like
Wait, were you referring to the Facebook video that got taken down, Loudmouth?
I'm not sure if it was a Facebook video. This one guy got drunk and he was with his friends and he tried to fire a firecracker off his head and he died.
Okay, no, that's not the same one.
Cherry bomb.
Okay, so the one video that I am recalling is it was a Facebook video. It was a Facebook live video that got taken down soon afterward, but not before it went viral, fucking viral. Even I saw it. Like there were these 3 people, 2 dudes and one female. Like the one gal was like playing with a gun, and it was loaded too. By the way, she was being utterly foolish with it, and the 2 dudes. I almost think that these 3 were like stoned with the way that they were reacting. But the one gal was pointing it around and eventually pointed it at the one of the dude's heads and fired it off. And the dude just like he like just slouched over his own shoulder right afterward and just let out like a zombie like death like groan like. Ugh.
Oh yeah,
that was some of the most scary, disturbing shit I ever seen in real life. Like holy fuck! And the amount of blood that came out of his head out of that wound, like that must have been like a cup worth, like a liquid cup worth.
Yeah, it's like as soon as the shot fired, you just heard.
And I saw the beheading video. Okay, that was way worse than that beheading video.
Oh yeah, and the 2 dudes. You know what's even worse is that the 2 dudes, they were just acting all passive with the girl. They were just all like, "Oh, just point it away." They weren't all like, "Bitch, point that gun the other way." Like, don't point it at me for fuck's sake. No, they're just like, "Oh, yeah, you better watch where you're pointing that thing," and then pow.
Yeah. What about the girl?
I would have beat the shit out of the girl until she was damn near dead.
Yeah. The girl and the other dude who wasn't shot, they like immediately left the car. They didn't even help out their friend. Like, what the fuck? This is the type of shit that makes you give up and all hope in humanity. Like S-Man is doing right now, as I can literally hear the sound of silence playing right now.
Yeah, and also,
I would have beat the shit out of the girl.
Your fucking description of it, it's like Jesus fucking Christ. If only the girl was down to.
What? I should be a fucking narrator then. Sorry.
What about the girl? The girl who's in jail right now because her boyfriend asked her to shoot him with a book, with an encyclopedia in front of his chest or whatever, right?
He's a dumbass. And
I'm sorry, S-Man. Was that too dark?
I mean, it's not as dark as that profile picture.
But wait a minute. A girl went to jail because her boyfriend asked her to shoot him with an encyclopedia in front of his heart.
Yeah, test it out, and it went as well as you'd expect.
This is why you don't.
Why should she? I mean, it's stupid, but it's okay. I don't think people should go to jail for being really stupid. Especially, it's like the person actually said, "I want you to shoot me." If you say, "I want you to shoot me," and then somebody shoots you, I don't think that they should go to.
It shouldn't be walking around, you know.
It was still manslaughter, so that's what she got charged with.
Involuntary.
Yeah, it was a request. I mean, I agree with assisted suicide. I mean, if somebody says shoot me and you shoot them, I mean, well, you're granting the wish.
This was just for a video, though. This was for a video. This wasn't for anything else.
And it was involuntary manslaughter.
Yep.
But still, it's like he asked her to shoot him, and she granted his request. He really wanted to be shot.
Okay.
He would have looked for somebody else.
They thought that the book was
just reading, the quartering. Or he, Coach Red Pill, that dickhead was.
Made a video I watched that video.
Complaining that the quartering was bad at fighting, so the quartering responded by challenging him to a boxing match. That's awesome. I would pay to watch that.
Oh yeah, I would like to see Coach Red Shield get knocked the fuck out.
Guys.
Oh yeah, because he would. He'd get his ass kicked.
Guys.
Yeah, I hope Quarter bites his ear off fights and.
Guys, I got a serious question. Was my comment like poorly timed?
No.
Okay, so I explained that story and that made S-Man leave apparently. And then after he explained of how depressing the story was it poorly timed for me to have said I should be a narrator then?
He probably left for someone.
Probably,
yeah.
Oh fuck.
I mean, yeah, it was kind of a depressing story, man.
Just
I mean, he probably left for a different reason.
To come on the show.
Don't overanalyze things.
Hopefully.
It'll drive you crazy.
Okay. I won't. Yeah, never mind. Anyway, sorry. Go on, y'all. About Coach Red Pill and quartering.
I would pay to see that fight because I would like to see the corner and bite off Coach Red Shield's ear like Tyson.
Oh, that would be awesome. Because Coach Red Pill really is probably the most despicable YouTuber out there. I mean, he's
Red Pill is too fat. Okay, he couldn't.
He tried to frame the crowd for rape. That's really despicable.
He wouldn't laugh.
That is like a YouTuber far worse than Coach Red Pill. What's he called again? Daddy05, where he beat his children or something?
Oh, he's done now, so he's not a YouTuber anymore.
And he's done now, and up. So I mean, just trying to frame somebody, particularly when you're a men's rights activist and you're trying to frame a man for rape, that's like the most hypocritical thing ever.
It is. It's retarded beyond all belief.
Oh God, what a dipshit!
Who's worse, AIU or CRP?
Coach Red Shield.
I would say Coach Red Pill. I mean, as scummy as AIU is, all right, even the worst things he's done is probably slightly worse than trying to frame someone for rape. I don't think even AIU quite sank that low yet.
Yet.
I mean, it's tough because they're both dirtbags, but yeah, Coach Red Pill's got to win.
I gotta go. I'm gonna be doing a stream on my own channel in about 10 minutes and we're gonna talk about a whole bunch of different weird, messed up stuff. So.
All right, yeah, have fun with that, Chair. Hey, thanks for joining the stream, by the way.
So, what do you think about, Loudmouth, what do you think about Shilly D?
Shilly D? Who's that?
Philip DeFranco.
Oh, I don't really got any opinion on him.
What's up with that bullshit? I mean, okay, I saw in my YouTube notifications. Oh yeah, I was actually recommended a video by fucking Keemstar. Well, okay, no,
I have no desire to ever watch a Keemstar video.
Okay,
well, maybe it's because like you watch videos related to it, because usually YouTube recommends you things that's similar to what you already watch.
Okay, I'm trying to look through my notifications here again.
Wait a minute, maybe you're accidentally subscribed to Keemstar.
No, I've never even touched it. Okay, Keemstar on Shilly DeFranco. Shilly DeFranco. Better Help Gate. Hashtag Better Help Gate.
Why does everything have to be ending with a gate?
That's the thing. I mean, you got a Cult of Ham situation of calling Owen a nigger called Hamgate. Or no, it's called Bacon Gate. Jocelyn Gate, Jam Gate,
Zoe Gate.
No, Tomb Gate. Yeah, Pizza Gate, Gamer Gate. Like apparently Watergate is just that popular that everybody's naming it after that.
I'm surprised when we used to call back then when the Clintons were in the Whitewater situation, they didn't call it a gate.
Hey. I got a question, Conundrum. It seems that you took down your one stream of where that you and other people in the bastards were like roasting Godric.
All right, I'll tell you why. Godric threatened me.
Threatened you in that stream, or what?
A message with legal action. So I took the safe route and took it down.
He threatened you with? Oh god.
Yeah, he's that retarded.
Never mind. Let's get off of this. In other news,
let's get off that dick and go back on to something else.
In other nudes, in other nudes, what the fuck?
That is a golden slip right there, JJ.
More like a Freudian slip.
Fucking just slipped on a banana peel and fell right on my face right there.
No. It was a good one. In other nudes. Who's sending you some nudes, JJ? Who's your nude supplier?
Pornhub.
No, it's Dark Times fanboy, the doctor.
Don't mention that little shit.
Who's the doctor? Doctor who? I mean,
no, the Doctor of Plagues, Darkon's little fanboy.
Yeah, watch out. He'll make a male gender bender of you, Ren.
Oh, God.
He made a gender bender of me, JJ, Humane.
Owen and made Owen look like a transgender Miss Misa.
He even made Owen look old. He even made Owen look old, and he looks like Bill Cosby.
He really did. Good God Almighty.
Okay, so I just put an article talking about this recent Crimea shooting, like in my list of like streams to to news to report on.
Oh.
Yeah.
Bring up that BetterHelp situation. That's a great story to talk about.
If you're talking about Philip DeFranco, I don't know. I couldn't really be bothered. I mean, I don't have much of an opinion on DeFranco, and I don't know if I care enough. So see you later, Red Feather, by the way. Okay. Actually, I probably ought to like end this stream sometime pretty soon because I haven't even had dinner yet.
I'm gonna go hit the sack. Talk to you guys later.
Yeah, I would like to go too.
See you later, Loudmouth. Have a good day at work. And Rin, sorry that you could not. Sorry that you can't join Friday.
Yeah.
I can't get along with Humane Mind. I just can't stand being in the. No. I just had such a terrible experience with him. It's just. Ugh.
Okay. I mean, I did say that I was gonna try to like get the chat or the stream moderated. I mean, here's the thing. I mean, I like S-Man, but I think he lets the blood sports within his streams get too much out of hand.
Yeah.
Sometimes the over talking and shouting and whatnot.
Yeah.
I wish that he was here to like say on why that is. I mean, I'm in the middle of like recent of watching one of his recent streams on religion where there was like Hawk, Secular Hawk, Aircraft Sparky, Humane Mind, Cult of Ham. They were all there. You know what's some of the funniest shit about that particular stream? Is that Cult of Ham was just all like, "Shut the fuck up, Hawk," repeatedly because Secular Hawk just could not shut up for the life of him.
Yeah. Not to sound like a Debbie Downer. I would like to be more on your streams, Dark, because I like your thing. It's more structured.
Yeah.
Right. I mean, I try to like keep moderated. I mean, yeah. Anyway, I don't mean to like keep you hanging, Ren. If you gotta go, gotta go.
Right. And I hope you can make it to Saturday Night Delirium. The link, it's going to be from 10 p.m. to around 2 a.m. as usual.
Well, if it's 10 to 2 a.m., I mean, I get home at 11 o'clock, so I probably would be able to make it.
All right, I have you on Twitter. Just follow me back, and I'll give you the link when you just message me, and I'll give you the link.
Okay, so I'm trying to like arrange some plans with a friend over at work to like go to a pool bar with him because it's been a while with this particular coworker. But if he has plans and I cannot hang out with him, I would love to like go on this Saturday Night Delirium stream with you. I mean, yeah, this weekend is going to be.
We laugh at anime Japanese commercials.
Oh god.
Oh, by the way, Conundrum, are we gonna try to do the Cards Against Humanity on Friday?
Yeah, we're gonna try that. I'm gonna give everybody a heads up because I know my friend Spencer's birthday is coming up, and we're gonna bake her a huge ass chocolate cake.
Okay, so you guys are gonna do Cards Against Humanity?
Yeah.
By the way, Conundrum, what time are we gonna start that? Because I might be going out with friends later that night. I don't know.
10 p.m.
Yeah. And I'll be busy with the political icon stream on Friday.
I may cancel and just worry about it on Saturday. I don't know.
I might join the political icons, Dark, because I probably have nothing better to do.
Okay. Well, okay. I mean, you say it yourself, Conundrum, that you aren't that passionate about politics, or at least government politics. I mean, is that a correct assessment of you?
Yeah, but I can learn. I can keep myself up. I can adapt really good.
Okay, because it's looking like it's going to be like a loaded stream as it already is. I'm going to have Cult of Ham on there, Humane Mind, My 2 Cents, the cherry on top of it all. Possibly S-Man Speaks, possibly Loudmouth. I mean, okay, so who were the people that were in particular interested? I mean, Common Sense Guy. Oh, yeah. Two Plebs Talking News. He was interested in joining Humane Mind. My 2 cents, Cold of Ham. Those are the people that stated outright that they're interested.
I'm interested too. I have nothing better to do. I'm usually home anyway, and I can.
Yeah, because
I have my
the
own
topic
topics
sounds really good.
also.
What, Wolf?
Yeah, because the topic itself sounds very interesting.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, we're just going to be talking about the reputations of various different political icons, why we follow them, and why we would think that we should not be following each other's political icons. People like Milo Yiannopoulos, Kyle Kulinski, Sargon of Akkad, Steven Crowder, Ben Shapiro, David Pacman, Cenk Uygur, you know, all the
I have my political icons I follow.
Tell us who some of them are.
God damn, this can be funny. Bernie Sanders, actually.
Oh boy.
Michael Dukakis back then. Al Gore. I used to follow a lot of Rush Limbaugh before I became a Democrat.
Didn't you say that you're a centrist now, or are you actually a registered Democrat right now, even?
Oh, no, I'm a third-party voter now. I'm not a fence shitter.
Fence shitter. Yeah. I mean, Bernie Sanders,
I probably need to get going.
All right. See you later, JJ.
Jill Stein's one of my favorite, actually.
When it comes to... Okay.
Hey, guys.
So, yeah. When it comes to, like, political icons, I mean, I don't consider Jill Stein or Bernie Sanders... I barely know anything about Jill Stein, but Bernie Sanders I definitely find disagreeable. But there's at least some things that I can, like... Okay. Overall, as a person, I do hold some respect to him because at least he's principled, unlike Hillary Clinton.
Oh, yeah.
Who I have next to no respect for, in all blunt honesty.
Mm-hmm. I'm a big fan of Al Gore.
I mean, for me, I like Bernie Sanders. Bernie Sanders seems like a really nice, kind, sweet guy. I could imagine drinking a beer with him. I mean, I wouldn't mind meeting somebody like Bernie Sanders, but Hillary Clinton, I have zero respect for her. I mean, to me, Hillary Clinton is completely maleficent, but, you know, Bernie Sanders, he is somebody who seems... He seems to have principles.
He's more of a people person.
Yeah.
He's more of a people person. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, not that, but it's kind of a lot like, I mean, this is something that I heard. It's kind of a lot like Hillary was going from state to state, and then like she was visiting the plebeians or whatnot. That's how she views us. And she was eating, you know, a hot dog from the hot dog stand with disgust. I mean, like, you know, like Bill Clinton, he was more of a people person. He like really shouted down a hot dog, but she looked at the hot dog stand with disgust, but she ate it, but with like with a snooty attitude, you know. So it's kind of a lot like, yeah, it's kind of a lot like Hillary Clinton comes across as unapproachable, snooty, a snob, and like she's better than the everyday average worker. Whereas, you know, at least somebody like Bernie Sanders, like he would seem like he would be interested in at least be nice to you. Like he seems like, you know, he would be willing to take a picture or drink a beer with you.
I will say
and Ren, I have something to say also. Wow, that's the first time anybody saw Hillary ever eat a hot dog.
Well, anyway, I will say this about hot dogs. I mean, they're not my go-to, but if there's like nothing else being offered as a protein, then I will definitely eat it. I mean, I'm not a vegan, but when it comes to meat products, they really aren't the most healthy for you.
Well, Monica Lewinsky certainly gobbled down the hot dog.
Ha 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 ha.
But wasn't that a cheese dog?
Oh no! Yuck! Anyway, I want to ask you, Rin, but before you go, since you're not going to be on this channel on Friday, what are some of your political icons? If you could name off a few.
I guess Rand Paul.
Oh yeah. I mean, even to this day, I mean, okay, a guy who is like continually losing more and more of my respect, but I still consider to be somewhat of an icon in my view, is Ted Cruz, honestly. But I would have to say that Rand Paul is definitely better PR, and if I was to like analyze both of their beliefs side by side, I probably would find Rand Paul a whole lot more agreeable, and also, I mean, imagine if it were like him running against Trump during the primary instead of it being Trump versus Cruz. Wolf, I heard you cringe.
I hope Rand Paul runs again.
Yeah.
Hopefully he doesn't become like his dad, who was hopelessly time and time again running for the presidency. Almost like seemingly wasting his time. Sorry?
The other guy I liked was Bob Dole and actually McCain.
Oh yeah. I mean, McCain, I don't know how many times he's ran. Like I know at least that he's ran in 2000 and then there was like 2008, but that's about it. Bob Dole, I don't know how many times he's ran. I know that he ran in 1992, but aside from that, did he ever run at any other time?
I remember he ran against Clinton. That's about it, but he was a pretty good running guy. And back when I was young in 6th grade, I actually wanted Ross Perot to win just because there was another. Besides he was not like the two main parties. I'm like, then I saw Perot's politics. I'm like, oh shit, I would have backed the wrong horse if I was voting age.
Right. Actually, okay. When I say political icons, I'm not thinking just politicians. I'm thinking like political pundits as well. People.
By the way, would you also mean representatives, like a U.S. representative?
Okay, yeah, like when I say political icons, I mean like senators, representatives, political talk show hosts.
Well, because when it comes to a political icon, we also mean representatives, because people were listing people in the primaries. There is a guy that I really, really like respect, and I look forward to like listening to him like on YouTube. You probably I know who I'm talking about. Trey Gowdy.
Trey Gowdy. Yeah, that guy.
Awesome.
That guy makes congressional hearings fucking entertaining. I'll just give him that at least.
I absolutely love Trey Gowdy. I mean, when I'm listening to like congressional hearings, it's like, fuck yeah, Trey Gowdy. That's my man right there.
It's like you're back in Revival. Darkon, you racist! No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah, I mean, Trey Gowdy, it's like, this is something I could just get excited about. It's something I could be, passionate about. Say, fuck yeah, Trey Gowdy, you go, man. Yeah, it's like I just get so excited just watching Trey Gowdy. It's like, fuck yeah.
Although, here's the thing about Gowdy. He hasn't been featured in a lot of videos as of recently. I mean, back in like 2014, 15, and 16, I would say that he was a little bit more prominent as far as my own personal political icons. But as of recently, he's just kind of dropped out of relevancy somewhat. So therefore, he's not one of the first people that comes to mind when I think political icons. But yeah, another person that comes up as a political icon, to me at least, it would be Ben Shapiro, honestly. I mean, I don't agree with him on everything. I mean, that's obvious. And people should not have to like say this disclaimer when they say who they like, is that I don't agree with this person on everything. Like, for fuck's sake, that should be a given, everybody.
Zach, I see what you're saying, because, like I bought some books by Ben Shapiro, and, even though, the progressives make fun of it, his book, How to Debate Leftists, I actually thought he did a very good job at it, actually,
All right.
Like when you watch, his YouTube channel, Ben Shapiro actually presents very well thought out, very good points. He does bring out really great nuanced points, I think. And he's not a Trump cocksucker. He
Oh
doesn't.
yeah, unlike Rush
All
Limbaugh
right,
and
if you
Sean
want to know
Hannity.
one person I loved who was political, and this was back in the news era,
Okay.
was two people from CBS News, Walter Cronkite, because I always love watching Walter Cronkite videos, and the one guy who was on CBS 60 Minutes that said, whatever happened to something like that, and he brings it into a modernization of political dissonance, actually.
I don't know, honestly. I mean, you say the news era. You're talking about the time of when that mainstream media was more relevant than it is now.
Yeah, I'm talking about like CBS News.
Right. Believe it or not, I used to consider like both Rush Limbaugh and Sean Hannity political icons. I mean, this was more of my Christian conservative echo chamber days, way back in the day when I was a lot younger. Another guy who I would consider currently an icon for me is Mark Levin. Don't know if any of y'all heard of him.
Never heard of him.
Yeah, Mark Levin. He's a constitutional lawyer, and he just, I mean, okay, for me, I was introduced to politics through listening to a lot of Rush Limbaugh whenever my dad would listen to him. I would just tune in whenever he was tuning in. I would not understand a whole lot of it, but a lot of it, I guess you could say, I just blindly agreed with. And before I started listening to Mark Levin, I was listening to Rush Limbaugh and Sean Hannity for that matter, and I was just right-wing for the sake of right-wing. But then I started listening to Mark Levin, and now I look at politics from more of a, oh, fuck, Wolf, why?
And I also used to listen to Don Imus.
I never heard of him. But ever since listening to Mark Levin, he's helped me to refine my politics in a revolutionary kind of way. I mean, Mark Levin is a whole lot more articulate, more nuanced when it comes to political observation than Rush Limbaugh and especially Sean Hannity. And he helped me to like view politics from more of a constitutional perspective. I mean, if I had not listened to Mark Levin, I probably would be okay with the whole NSA spying idea with Kavanaugh. But yeah,
What you thought about Glenn Beck and Bill O'Reilly?
Bill O'Reilly disgusts me with his attitude. I mean, he's just so arrogant. I mean, there might be a few things that I
leftover, like during the George Bush years, he was insufferable. Oh, sorry.
Oh yeah,
the no spin zone.
Dallas, shut up. But as far as Glenn Beck goes, the most that I had listened to him, in all honesty, was during the 2016 general election. Glenn Beck, he's kind of like Rush Limbaugh in a way. He's not very articulate. He speaks in plain words when it comes to politics.
Oh yeah,
overall.
He got in trouble with WWE. Actually,
he's like the never Trump version of Rush Limbaugh, I would say.
He got in trouble with WWE. Actually,
really? Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, the main reason, the main reason why I was listening to Glenn Beck during the 2016 general election was because I felt so disenfranchised with Donald Trump being nominated as the Republican candidate for president. And I was just not excited about Trump. Yeah, in fact, I was looking for a new candidate for me to support since Cruz had lost it. And in fact, I, for a time, made the Never Trump pledge myself. I was a Never Trumper conservative around that time.
You're not alone, because I was also like a never Trumper, but then again, I voted for Trump because I just didn't like Hillary so much. Like I could just pinch my nose and vote for Trump, but Hillary Clinton was just she's just such a maleficent person that it's like, I'm voting for Trump. Hillary is so horrible that it's like, yeah, you know what, I'm going to vote for Trump.
I mean, I think I would kind of argue that technically you weren't really a never Trumper since ultimately you did vote for him. But yeah, that's a non-issue though.
Yeah, I mean, I did use the hashtag never Trump, and like yes, I did use hashtag never Trump, never
and then
Hillary.
you ended up voting for Trump.
Yeah,
anyway.
that's
Yeah, because I just couldn't stand Hillary so much. Just like I just hate that woman. I hate her so much. Just like you know what, Trump is nowhere near as bad as you are.
Here's okay. I was never Trump or conservative, but gun to my head, if I had to vote for either Trump or Hillary, I probably would have voted for Trump. But because I did not have a gun to my head, I ended up doing a writing campaign for Evan McMullen, and that's how I was introduced to Evan McMullen, is through Glenn Beck, by the way.
Cool.
What was I going to say? The main reason as to why, I mean, the smear campaigns that Trump did to Cruz. I mean, Cruz may be a lot of things, but he is not a serial adulterer. I mean, there's not any evidence for that except for a National Enquirer article that got retracted by them. So you know how much credibility that story has. And plus, his dad was not in cahoots with Lee Harvey Oswald to like kill JFK. And even if that was the truth, that does not like weigh in on whether or not I support Ted Cruz himself. I mean, that's a guilt by association fallacy, for fuck's sake.
Ted Cruz was not the Zodiac killer either.
Oh yeah, I mean, the thing is that Zodiac killer, he was like relevant in the 60s, and Ted Cruz would have been in diapers around that time.
Well, I think that was definitely a joke. I think.
Well, yeah, obviously it was a joke, but just disclaimer: if anybody actually takes the whole Zodiac killer accusation seriously, I don't know. Maybe I'm overthinking it. Maybe nobody actually did think it was serious, and maybe I'm just the only one who thought that anybody did think that it was serious.
For me, it's
No, it was a joke. No joke, just a joke.
Sorry, Wolf.
There's a weird. I mean, for me, it's a weird conundrum that I have, because some of the people that I enjoy reading, I enjoy listening to, are people that I don't really agree with them, but I do enjoy listening to them though. Like it's Ben Shapiro is someone like that. And probably those quasi, those unicorn feminists like C.H. Summers or Camille Paglia, like I can listen to them at length. But I don't necessarily agree with them, but I don't know. I think they've got certain qualities, like they make them very good speakers.
Probably the voice.
But even Camille Paglia, like she's got a very, very, like it's unpalatable because she speaks at 1,000 miles per hour and every sentence is interrupted by.
Well, so does Ben Shapiro, more or less. So, but yeah, I mean, I'm going to admit that Ben Shapiro does not exactly have the most comforting voice. He sounds like a squirrel in a tuxedo, is how I would define his voice.
I don't have a problem with Ben Shapiro's voice. I mean, I would like listening.
I mean, okay, I don't have a
big. It's the crafting of his words that is very. It's hard to, because even though I am very much entrenched in the left, it's.
Here's my thing. I mean,
like I'm thinking, I cannot argue with what you just said in that particular moment. It's
I mean, here's the thing with Ben. I mean, people like to complain about his voice a little bit too much. I mean, I'll admit that his voice is not the most comforting. Like, say, in all honesty, Sargon of Akkad, despite of how uncredible he's made himself with the Medicare situation, his voice, for example, is more comforting than listen to than Ben Shapiro.
Well, people are attracted to the Southern British accents, but I mean. Still, I like listening. Like I like listening to Ben Shapiro for political commentary. But like Mr. Medicare, I love listening to his voices. Yeah,
Medicare has. I love Medicare. He used to be a commentator called Jim 81.
Yeah.
He was a great commentator. He was one of the founders of the slideshow commentary community.
Yeah, I mean, you should have been here.
When it comes to Mr. Medicare, he has the voice, but not only that, but so does Raging Golden Eagle. I just love his voice. It's like, whoa, like Raging Golden Eagle had that beautiful.
I mean, I've heard that some people enjoy listening. I've heard that some people enjoy listening to my voice at times.
Oh yeah,
your voice is not annoying. I do not know what you're getting, Wolf, of people thinking that your voice is annoying. I mean, you don't have an annoying voice.
No,
yeah,
it's
when it comes to you, your
it's
voice
different
is
from
actually rather
it's
comforting.
it's the because for an Australian, I do have a weak accent because if you listen to someone like Baring who's very strong in his accent, it's distinctly Australian, whereas
Okay,
mine sounds a bit more regal.
from
Yeah,
an
but Lily, you
international
do have a very comforting voice, though.
Yeah,
From
well,
an-
you can read children's storybooks.
yeah, from an
No,
international
I want to read the
perspective.
Shakespeare Star Wars.
Oh yes, I'll actually help you on that. Actually,
Yeah.
From an international perspective, your voice sounds like a pillow. Like if a pillow could talk, that's what it would sound like.
That's sweet.
But, no homo, Wolf. Damn it. I don't
No.
want you to go. I don't want you to go. I don't want you to turn from asexual to homosexual over
No.
what I say. Damn it.
That wouldn't
a
happen.
lot of people say my voice sounds like a typical Philadelphian, as we used to call ourselves.
Yeah, it's authoritative.
There's another person. I can't. There's actually this one Muslim guy that I listened to. Like, I cannot remember what the video was called, but I think it was some anti. This is a Muslim like speaking out against the radical Islam sect of the Middle East. Like, I think the title of the video was "This clip got pulled down by Al Jazeera" or something like that. But the guy who was speaking out against radical Islam, it sounded like a guy like massaging my ears, like you know, like somebody like they're patting on your back, you know, with their hands horizontal or no, vertical.
You know, okay, like there's another person.
Video, watch his Insane Cloud Posse rant. It's so great.
Another guy with a really great voice. Okay, like look, this guy has been in a lot of drama. Like I would give a little caveats. This guy has been in so much drama, and there's a lot of controversy around him. He has a severely bad reputation. However, I think Carlton T has a very beautiful.
Oh yeah. I agree.
Brown has a lovely voice. No homo.
I mean, yeah, I mean this has nothing to do with the reputation of the person himself, people. I mean, for all the Crown T haters out there.
I know that there's going to be some Carlton T haters who are like, oh my God, do you like Carlton T? And they're going to give you the third degree. Like, look, I know he's started a lot of controversy, and it's nonstop controversy, like the Dawson controversy and whatnot. But it's like, you know, controversy aside, you know, Carlton T has that really lovely, very beautiful voice. Like he could have done some, you know, wait a minute, there's this genre in YouTube. It's where you whisper things to people, like where you whisper things softly. He could have made a living doing that because
I got it.
All I know in the commentary slideshow commentary community has a good voice is my buddy Dark Scythe, and Colossal is crazy.
Dark Scythe actually said in the comments section of that one video that you shared that he was going to like respond to that guy. The one guy that was trying to say that communism is right wing or something like that.
Yeah.
I mean, okay, here's the funny thing, and I wanted to mention this. So I saw the video. Okay, where is it? Where did you share it? Was it Rich Bastards that you shared?
Communism is a right-wing idiot. Oh God, that's bizarre.
No, it's in the chat, dude.
Which chat? Rich Bastards?
This one also.
Because I would have thought it was the opposite. Because Humane, like at first when he made
okay, I see. I found some material. The channel is called Hardcore Liberal, right? Okay, this guy has 0 subscribers, and yet somehow his videos are like clocking in like over 50 views. Well, okay, some of them are actually not all of them, but he's still like clocking in quite a few views, and yet this guy cannot gain a single subscriber for the life of him. I mean, that must just show of how bad everybody views this dirtbag.
Oh, believe me, in the commentary community, he's known as Guri Girl OX, and he loves clopping porn.
Oh, whoa. You know this guy? You know
he's
of
in the
this guy?
commentary community also. He's part of the commentary community.
Did this guy like rebrand himself to the Hardcore Liberal or something?
No, he does a lot. He basically, if you watch Darkseid's video on him, you know a lot about him. He's a drama whore. He'll do this for drama, basically.
top 10 worst conservative and anti-SJW YouTubers of all time.
Hey guys.
Take care, Wolf.
I have
What's
to
up,
head.
Ryan?
Take care, Wolf.
Thank you. So congratulations on your 300. I need to reach 200.
Yeah.
I still have to reach 200.
I've reached 2 milestones before you could reach your next one.
I know.
Get wrecked, bitch.
I've got to fuck off. I've got to get Bearing to do a video about me. But that's obviously not the only. I mean, there's obviously a lot of other reasons why your channel grows a lot as well.
Right. Yeah, it's because I'm a patron to 2 cents, and I mean he helped promote my channel as well, but also because I have like I'm a consistent political video uploader. But anyway,
I only
see you later, Wolf.
See ya.
See ya, Wolf.
I only actually need 4 more subs to reach my goal of 250.
So
I set my goals low, actually.
Okay, just stopping by to say congratulations on your subs.
Oh, thank you, Ryan. I'd like to thank you for subscribing to the channel and helping me get this far. It's been quite the fun and exciting journey.
Yep.
This YouTube channel has really gave me a certain sense of purpose, I say.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, one of the greatest things that I like about YouTube is the people I met. I mean, if it hadn't been for YouTube, I wouldn't have met you, Dark Khan. I wouldn't have met, Ranting Feminist or Christiosity or, Ranting Monkey or, Carlos or Modwin. There would be so many people I would have never met or had a chance to talk to if it hadn't been for YouTube.
Ranting Monkey is a recently turned alt skeptic community member.
What's an alt skeptic community?
Okay, there's like different branches of the skeptic community that I like to give different labels to. Like, there's the mainstream skeptic community, the Sargon of Akkad, the Shoe on Head, and all their little defenders like the Clan Black and Wozley and Dr. Randomer Cam. Those are the mainstream skeptic community members. Did I mention Armor Skeptic? And then there's the old guard skeptic community, people like Thunderfoot, Aaron Ra, Logic, and there's the neo skeptic community that I like to give a name for them. People like Steven Crowder, Mr. Bullshit, Hunter Avalone. What's another one? I mean, Blair White. I would put Blair White in that category, except she stopped doing political commentary. And
what
then
about Worski?
Worski, I mean, I would consider him mainstream skeptic community member, except he's kind of dropped that ball as well ever since he stopped doing response videos and done his Worski Live thing. I mean, he just and he of his own volition disassociates from them. And then there's the alt skeptic community, people like Teal Deer. What the fuck is the guy's name? Oh, Easy on Me. Hi, I think I'm real. I consider to be alt skeptic community, and I would consider yourself alt skeptic community too, Ren, and Loudmouth Reviews. And I would, since Ranting Monkey, he's had his share of doing response videos to the mainstream skeptic community. I think he would be like a alt skepcom as well. I forgot to mention Bearing. He's mainstream skepcom.
What about Agent of Doubt?
Never heard of him.
Or
what do you mean by alt skeptic? Do you mean is it because me and others you said we're skeptics that criticize other skeptics?
Yeah. I mean that's the main thing. I mean, you got the mainstream skeptic community that just goes fighting the good old culture war against the anti-SJWs, and then you got the alt skepcom, people that I like. I mean, it's kind of flimsy definitions, but I'm just trying to like come up with my own classification of all these groups right here, because there's some obvious infighting with the skeptic community, but they're not all the same. People got to keep that in mind.
And I noticed something when this whole infighting with the skeptic community first started, when the adpocalypse started happening.
Oh yeah, but
Yeah,
alt
I was just
Skepcom are
curious, like what alt skeptic is, because it seems like you're pointing out skeptics that criticize other skeptics. Because
yeah,
what me, Hi, I think I'm real, ranting monkey,
but
teal deer all have in common is that we're skeptics, but we all criticize other skeptics.
yeah, but here's the thing: you also have your criticisms towards social justice as well. You have your criticisms to both leftist social justice and right-wing social justice, and whatever disease might be plaguing the mainstream skeptic community as well. That's the main defining point for alt skepcoms. And neo skepcoms, those I consider to be the more conservative branded anti SJWs that don't really go responding to other skeptics, and they're pretty much buddies with mainstream skepcom members. Like you got Steven Crowder being buddies with Sargon, for example.
Can I ask? Can I ask what I'm a part of?
What are you? Well, you're part of the commentary community. I can't really
Yeah.
really put you in any skepcom member.
Yeah, I just look at all of you and laugh at you.
Right. You look at all of us as what?
And I just laugh at all of you. I'm basically your version of Medicare. I am Medicare light.
Oh yeah, Mr. Medicare, I would not consider to be any kind of skeptic community member. He's more blood sports drama community.
Oh yeah.
Well, yeah, Mr. Medicare, he does make trauma. Yeah, he does make trauma videos. Though you probably don't notice, but he is during the Gamergate days, he was internet's aristocrats.
Oh
and
yeah,
he was one of Mr. Medicare is internet aristocrats, and he was the one that made response videos, and I think that a lot of the skeptics borrowed his borrowed his, what's the word I'm looking for?
His act.
Yeah, his act. Like where but he could do it live though. He could do it live, like that's the type of old stuff you see like at 2015, where they would just play a clip and do like a witty response and play a clip and do a response. He could do that live, and he is like really, really funny. So it's like, how is this guy this entertaining live? Like he's very quick. He's quick-witted, like he always has something funny to say. It's like, wow.
I'll tell you why, Grim, because he used to be a commentator. That's why he learned that. He crafted his skill in the commentary community.
All right.
In the commentary community, we learned that stuff. It's called having a response with some little pot shot in there as well.
Yeah, but he can do it live, and he's really smooth. And I mean, it's like he's just like, he's so quick-witted. Like he could think of a snappy response on the spots while live streaming. It's like he'll say, like, okay, next we're going to be talking about trust. Oh, no, excuse me. We're going to talk about crowds and tears. No, wait, excuse me. Crowds and tears. He does it in a way that sounds really genuine and sincere, but he starts joking.
Oh, yeah. He's a guy who will wine and dine you, fuck you, and leave without a change, and you'll leave with a smile on your face.
Oh my God. Yeah, I mean, it's kind of like this guy is like so amazing. It's amazing how funny Mr. Medicare is. It's like, oh my fucking God, this guy is incredible.
If you do make it a Saturday Night Delirium, I can show you some of Jim's old work, especially when he was working with Big Al, actually.
Really? I would love to see it. Like early. I mean, I would love to see Jim's old work. That sounds interesting.
I also got to say this, Rin, you would have been perfect to have joined the "We Wouldn't Even Rape You" stream that I had arranged. I was talking about the Sargon of Akkad versus Mr. Medicare.
And I gave the
it's just that I didn't know what time it was going to be. I didn't know about it, until it already happened.
It was kind of impromptu, I would say. I mean, Conundrum said, "Hey, you got to know of who Mr. Medicare is," and then I just arranged it to happen the very next day after that.
Yeah, because like when it comes to the I wouldn't even register. If you told me it was about Mr. America, then I would have showed up because I mean I do know that he was because you said that I remember you made a YouTube video and in the YouTube video it's the one where you mentioned my name and you said that you know absolutely nothing about Mr. Medicare and he was internet aristocrats and he he used to do like response videos or something against the SJWs. And it seems like other people like Vernaculus and Blair White, it seems like they borrowed his style a little bit. And
you know, you could have also like put in your 2 cents regarding Sargon and your thoughts of him on that stream as well.
I didn't know about it.
I'm going to tell you my 2 cents on Sargon. I have 2 words. Fuck him.
Yeah,
fuck Sargon.
Yeah. Fuck him in a rusty bent pipe.
Yeah, you know what? So Sargon could get raped with a rake.
Like, actually, I gotta tell you, like, now Sargon is talking about NPCs. Whenever Sargon talks about NPCs, I just kind of see projection. Like, think about, like, hello?
What? We can hear you.
I'm sorry, I'm just saying, like, see, like, I think in a recent video he talked about like the whole NPC memes and triggering the libtards, but I'm thinking like now every time he kind of talks about that, I just kind of feel like he's projecting.
I also feel like he is projecting because I mean you saw him. Wait a minute. I don't know if you saw, but in the Richard Carrier, and when he was with Richard Carrier, he was just so childish and bratty. He acted like a teenager. He wouldn't allow Richard Carrier to get to word in the edgewise. He kept saying shut up, shut up, shut up. He was so rude and disrespectful. He didn't even know. He seems to not even know what social justice is because he was like, you're not into social justice. You're a liar. You're not into social justice when social justice is about wealth redistribution.
Yeah, it's funny, but you have to know, Ren, Sargon didn't have enough dopamine at the time.
Like, I'm guessing, like, maybe that's the result of so many years of like responding to people that are dumber than him. That when someone actually comes on that's smart.
This was the complaints. I'm not sure if you've seen this complaints or whatnot, but there used to be a complaints where people, it would be fans of skeptics complaining to the skeptics, like, why do you constantly go after low-hanging fruit? Like, why do you focus on low-hanging fruit, and how come you never, ever go after high-hanging fruit? Because these people, they tend to look for and focus on low-hanging fruits, and they usually don't even bother going for high-hanging fruit.
Yeah, you want to hear something? I noticed that a lot with the Atheist Gamers videos a lot. He always went after the low-hanging fruit, even though he was a low-hanging fruit himself.
And it's like, if you're not all that smart yourself, you're going to go after the people who are batshit crazy, insane, and stupid. That's the way you always look good and amazing. By comparison, a good comparison would be No Bullshits. And when No Bullshits went after, MTV Decoded, everybody loves No Bullshits when he went after MTV Decoded. But then as he went on the Blood Sports live streams, and when he started live streaming, he comes across as a dumb, stupid idiot. Like when you focus on low-hanging fruits, you're always going to seem like smart and brilliant and amazing by comparison. So, like it was like really interesting that Sargon doesn't know that, social justice is the redistribution of wealth and privileges.
Hey, guys, you can stay on this stream, but I'm going to be AFK for a bit to heat up myself some dinner.
All right. So you want to know more about good old Jim, right, Ren?
Well, the thing is, I don't know. I would say I don't know much about Jim. I first heard about him when he was on a live stream with Sticks Hexenhammer, because I've heard of Sticks Hexenhammer before I heard of Mr. Medicare, and the people like chim on, chats. And it's like, before I knew it, I was just like going with the crowd. I was just going with everybody. It's like, I didn't even know who he was. I was like, chim.
I know a lot about Medicare because he was always in the commentary community. His One Hugbox Chronicle, he went after one of the big shots in the commentary community named Doodle Tones to expose her for having a diaper fetish.
I never heard of her.
Yeah, she's a commentator in the commentary community, my community. Her videos were basically the commentary community is this. You make a video on something, expect the video being nitpicked to death, and it's more cannibalistic than the Chrissy Winters community of femtards.
Yeah, you talk about like response videos, right?
Commentaries, basically our slideshow commentary community. We have a community of people like Doodle Tones, who else I know? Master TP10. If you watch the commentary community videos, you'll know about us because we do shitty ass skits, believe it or not. We do the commentary. We have our final thoughts on the commentary. We point out your points that are wrong, and if you keep continuing, most likely you'll get bandwagon. It has a hive mind community, as we all say, as most people say in the old CC.
Yeah, I don't know any of those names. I really don't know what you're talking about because I don't know these people.
Yeah, our community is how can I say, fucked up in the head. They can never. It's like they can say that hypocrisy doesn't make you right. They could say you're a hypocrite, but when they're a hypocrite, you can't call them out on it. It's a very dog-eat-dog world in there. I'll be honest.
Yeah, I'm not really familiar with what you're talking about.
Yeah. I'm from a different part of the neck of the woods, actually. But other than that, if you want, I can share some of Jim's old videos with you.
I would be interested in seeing that actually.
Yeah, he did a whole thing on Spax 3 back in the day. Spax 3 was a person who stole gaming footage and stole reviews from gaming websites for his web show. I'll actually put it in group chat for you.
Okay. Actually, I first heard about Metacore like when I came across like a video of him making fun of furries.
Oh yeah, Kiro the Wolf.
Actually, he actually was doing that long before he made that video of Kiro the Wolf. I believe it was like 2 years ago. I first saw a video where he made fun of furries on DeviantArt, and actually, I gotta tell you something interesting. Actually, I know a few people in the furry community, and I actually asked them, "Is Kiro the Wolf really that messed up, or is it just Metacore trashing on furries?" And they actually told me that actually Kiro the Wolf is that messed up.
Jesus fucking Christ.
Yeah, like see I said I have some friends in the furry community and they actually said that.
No. Like when it comes to Mr. Murdocher, he is great at what he does, and I mean his videos on Kiro the Wolf. It was really well thought out. So I mean, there's no way he could have faked all that because it was like a 3-hour long live stream. And I think he made 2 live streams on Kiro the Wolf. So it's kind of like with everything he had on Kiro the Wolf. It's like there's no way he could have just made all of that up in thin air.
All right.
Dead silence.
Yeah, I'm giving you the link to some of his. I'm going to give you the link to the archive channel, actually, also. That's one of his videos. There's an archive of his older videos in here. A lot of the Internet Aristocrat videos as well. Especially the Zoe Quinn one. There you go. That's the archive channel, and you're going to see a lot of Jim's old work in there for you. In fact, I might, if you would like, I could play the ICP one for you.
Oh, you want to play it right now?
Oh, yeah, I can screen share it.
Okay, sure. Go ahead.
Oh, yeah. All right, let me present for everybody. Hide it. Okay.
I'm not doing a fucking Vegas joke. I'm not even going to touch it. I'm not going to be talking about pelicans in Frisco Bay eating cell phones and shit. Not going anywhere near it. It's funny. I admit it's fucking funny. I'd love to talk about it. I would, but it's not original anymore, and I just be regurgitating the same shit that 1,000 other people are right now. So sorry, not going to talk about it. Not going to see that joke in here. So just wanted to get that. That's my disclaimer for the start of the video. There's not going to be any magnets involved in this video. And so why am I doing a video on ICP? What's the fucking point? There's no point. There's no really specific reason. I watched Big Money Hustlers today, and it was so fucking bad. I had to talk about it. I had to talk about that and ICP and Juggalos in general just to vent. I need to get this experience out of me. I feel like a rape victim, and I've been sitting in the shower for 2 hours, and I can't get the goddamn clown makeup off of me. So I have to make this video. I have to make the bad men go away. I cleared the cache on my fucking computer. Yeah, I lit my laptop on fire, but I just can't get the memory to go away of this god-awful movie and these faggots and clown makeup. ICP. God. You know, they're not even clowns. You know, okay, first off, clowns are entertaining. On some fucked up level, there's some entertaining clowns. Remember Bozo the Clown? He was fucking entertaining. When I was a kid, I fucking loved Bozo the Clown. I did. I loved that fucking clown. It, you're right, Stephen King's It, right? That's a great book, great movie. HBO special, whatever, doesn't matter. But there was some entertainment in that, ripping little kids' arms off and eating them and, oh, look into the deadlights. Okay, that was kind of cool. Those are two cool clowns. Insane Clown Posse, not fucking clowns because they're not entertaining in the least. In fact, it should be the Insane Mind Posse, IMP, not ICP, because then I could tolerate listening to their fucking music. If it was the IMP, if it was run by mimes, if it was a mime group, think of that. It'd be 30 minutes of goddamn silence. It would make their music so much more enjoyable. 30 minutes of fucking silence. There's nothing else on the CD. Insane Mime Posse, I think that's what we should petition. I think we should see if we can get these two faggots to go for it. They've already got the black and white makeup, right? Mimes are known for having two-color, you know, black and white makeup. Clowns add in color, but they don't. Again, they're not fucking clowns. They're mimes. They're fucking mimes. No, it's the IMP, not the ICP IMP. Insane Mime Posse. For a couple of reasons. One, think about it. It's black and white makeup, black and white face makeup. Clowns have colorful makeup. I've never seen a clown in black and white makeup. But do you know who wears black and white makeup? Mimes do. Filthy fucking mimes. Mimes aren't entertaining. Neither is ICP. I'm sorry, IMP, right? Insane Mime Posse. So, what have we found here? First off, black and white makeup, they're fucking mimes. They're not entertaining. They're fucking mimes. I tell you, mimes. I wish they were mimes. I wish it was the IMP and not the ICP because then I could stand listening to their music. It would be 30 minutes of fucking pure heaven. You'd hear nothing. You'd put the CD in, it'd be nothing but silence. Think of how much more enjoyable fucking ICP would be. Again, I did it. IMP. Think how much more enjoyable they would be if it was 30 minutes of fucking silence and nothing else. God, that's fucking heaven to me.
I'm back, guys, but I'm gonna quietly eat my dinner.
All right. So, Ren, what do you think so far?
Oh my God, I was laughing so hard. I was just sitting around just laughing really, really hard.
No, he's really good. He's good at his delivery.
He is so amazing, and his delivery is kind of like, oh yeah, it's kind of like, you know, it's like I wish your mimes because it would be like 30 minutes of pure silence. It's like, oh my goodness, this guy is just incredible. He is amazing.
I know.
Perfected his craft.
My fiance doesn't like the skeptic community that much, but whenever Medicare gets a video on, she's like, is Medicare on? Put that shit on right now.
Yeah, it's like, yeah, give me some Mr. Medicare, man. It's like, man, it's like, I just look forward to this because, like, me, I normally do not like live streams. It's like, man, like, normally it's kind of like, even when I was a fan of Sargon, I used to be a huge fan of Sargon to the point that I was like his Patreon. but I would never ever watch any of his live streams because
I'll be honest with you about Sargon. Any video of Sargon usually put me to sleep. That's what I needed to. That's what I needed to do when I needed a good night's sleep. Is put on a Sargon video and doze off.
However, like when I found Mr. Medicare, like, you know, it's like I woke up early one morning, like I woke up really early, and like I noticed that Mr. Medicare was like live streaming, and like I watched like 3 hours of his live stream, and I was entertained for all 3 hours. It was just 3 hours of pure bliss. I felt like I went straight to heaven. He was amazing. And it was the one where he was talking about the Corina, like that girl who was like a real slut, and she was calling, you know, like the police on what's his name, Ice Poseidon, and and the police probably was like getting on to her. It was just 3 hours of pure enjoyment. It's like I felt like I was high off drugs. He was just so amazing.
Yeah, the boy. Let me guess, it was orgasmic.
Yeah, it's like having an orgasm. He was just the best thing ever. It's like the greatest channel that I ever found. It's like, where has he been all my life? Fuck.
Yeah.
Well, actually, trying to tell my honest opinion of Metacore.
Yeah.
Like, you know what? I generally like have a heart. Like anyone who actually jumped on like that whole Proudgate hype train a year back, I kind of to like take them with a grain of salt because like generally, but yes, like, and he is like one of those people, but because like I don't know, like see, like the whole accusations against Kraut turned out to be false, and so I take those people with a grain of salt, but with Metacore, I gotta say that he at the very least seems to be like smarter and have better charisma than say Sargon, which is probably the reason why he wrecked Sargon.
Oh yeah.
And of course, as I'm saying, like, and of course I can kind of like see him as someone who doesn't really have a cause, but just kind of sort of like some kind of like Rick Sanchez style of nihilism that.
Oh yes.
Yeah, like Rick Sanchez, like see, even though he made to make fun of Rick and Morty fans, he kind of shares a lot with Rick Sanchez that he kind of sees like the world, like he kind of sees the world to be like shit, so he just might as well just sit back, relax, and watch. Like so, yeah, I'm just saying, like, see, and I think that, of course, personally, I would like to see a response to Metacore that doesn't end in self-destruction, like. Yeah, because like the ones like what Sargon did was kind of that made him a bit more sympathetic and gave him more popularity. Like,
and you notice the one stream where Medicare pwned that furry on the Ralph retort. Did you see that one?
Yeah, I saw that one where I saw it on Mr. Medicare's channel where there's this furry who he favorited a tweet calling Sargon a pedophile. And Sargon's like, yeah, it is Mr. Medicare's a pedophile. And then there was some research into him, and it's like he was looking at cup porn, you know.
Oh yeah, in the furry community, that's pedophilia, basically.
Mm-hmm. The interesting thing that learn about Mr. Medicare is that he does have furry fans because people in chat will be like, hey, I'm a furry, but I love you so much, Mr. Medicare, because you called him out and it's about time. Thank you. I'm a furry, but I love you. And, you know, it's like, in chat, you know, there are furries who love Mr. Medicare.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, like, I guess I should say that basically he's Rick Sanchez, but with more charisma.
Oh, yes.
Yes, Medicare, he is very charismatic, and he just has that beautiful voice. I mean, it's kind of full of, like, when he says, Sargon, you're such a pretentious cunt, it's like, I had an eargasm. It's like, oh, yes, and I was just like, oh, yes, like, I put it like on.
Don't get too nasty while I'm eating here. No, just kidding.
Yeah.
Yeah, when I was about to quit the commentary community, I saw Doodle Tones did a video on this Medicare guy. I'm like, I'm gonna watch this guy. Then I went on his channel. I'm like, oh my god, this guy can deliver really good. He's like a pro wrestler on the mic.
Yeah, he has amazing delivery. Like his delivery, even in live streams, which I find to be impressive because I didn't know like anybody could do that. I mean, there are comedians who could do that though. Like I'm pretty sure that like live people who are comedians could do that, but it's like he is amazing. Like it's amazing that he could just do it live. It's like I could never ever imagine doing something like that, live, like because other people they like, look for jokes and write some jokes down, like this is the joke I'm going to say, but he does it live without, thinking of jokes,
Oh yeah. I just love how he jokes around with Sargon, calling him Sargon of Applebee's.
Oh, I like how he calls him the stepfather,
Yeah.
The cuck father.
Sargon of Kakad.
Yeah.
I got a question. Is that the main reason why he called Medicare a child groomer, was because he was a butthurt about the Applebee's waiter comment?
Oh, probably most likely.
How fucking petty.
Yeah, Sargon is really petty, like how he went after Chris Ciosity, even though Chris Ciosity was mad at him for laughing about her dead friend, like her friend had or died. And, Sargon was just like laughing along and thought it was funny that her friend died. And, like she was understandably upset, like it was really understandable. And she got angry, like, I am going to, hunt you for the rest of your life. And, Sargon, he got her suspended from, well, not suspended, but he gave her that 12-hour ban. Like he reported her and she got a 12-hour ban, but he got like Tim Blake suspended off Twitter. And it's like, it was just really petty, like really, really petty. And in the stream, in the stream, it's like, Chris Ciosity, I want to hurt you. Like, I want you to suffer. And it's like, dude, I mean, you were laughing at her dead friend. She's understandably very upset.
Oh, yeah.
By the way, here's like a video that I just linked in the side chat here, where a guy is basically analyzing Sargon and his plausible downfall.
Oh, yeah.
Well, FYI, he already is falling, but he's probably going to fall worse than he even claimed the Young Turks to have.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes, Sargon, he's been on a downward spiral, so I think that Sargon's going to be on a downward.
I noticed on the Ralph retort that if the thing is, you had to have your super chats disabled. That Sargon would not have super chats on the Ralph retort if he would have came on.
He wanted the super chats disabled if that was his conditions for coming on the Ralph retort.
Yep.
Really?
Yeah.
I never heard of that one.
Yeah, they actually say it on one of the Ralph retort streams. They talked about it actually.
Sargon wouldn't come on until they disable super chats. That's a really dick move. It's a really dick move.
Yeah, this is coming from the guy who challenged Steve Shives to a debate.
Yeah, talk about going after low-hanging fruit. Like, well, actually, since you mentioned about the skeptic feminist murder and Sargon fighting Chris Ciosity, I got to tell you something interesting. Like,
what?
The weeks after that infamous V stream, Sargon had a drama with Thunderfoot, and of course, like Sargon defended that stream by saying that, get this, that he is a free speech absolutist. He believes nothing should be off limits. His response, but Loudmo pointed that out in his response to Sargon and that drama.
Sargon is not a free speech absolutist. He gave Christiosity the 12-hour ban. He got Tim Blake permanently, and he encouraged his fans to get Tim Blake, permanently suspended off Twitter just because Tim Blake criticized him. All because Tim Blake criticized him.
Loudmouth actually made a full, I think it was 30, 40 minutes ago. I don't know. Might be shorter than that, of where he was responding to Sargon and pointing out that bit of hypocrisy on Sargon's part.
Yeah.
Yeah,
reviews.
Yeah.
Yes, the one and only Loudmouth that I could be referring to.
I mean, you could send me that video through the DMs,
All right. 1 second here.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, don't put it on chat, put it in the DMs.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, I'll do that with both that one and this video that I have of the guy reviewing Sargon.
By the way, Rin, like I said, I love your little avatar of your vampire.
Oh, thank you. I made it through a website called Ran Modern Games.
Oh, yeah. Me and my fiance use that a lot to make our characters. We actually have a friend who did our avatars of Conundrum and Delirium.
Nice.
Yeah, my avatar is basically a combination of the Riddler and the 10th Doctor because my love of the 10th Doctor. Hers is a cat girl with red and black.
Oh.
And the name of Delirium is after the Neil Gaiman Sandman novel of her favorite character.
Oh, that's interesting.
Yeah. We're thinking about doing comic reviews, actually, of Neil Gaiman's work.
All right, I'll send them to the DMs, man.
Thank you, Zach.
Oh, yeah.
You fucking doxed me. You're supposed to refer to me as Dark Con. No, I'm kidding.
Don't worry. I don't see Godric claiming that Rin's a doxer.
Yeah. Actually, I got to tell something interesting. You probably heard about this, but see, some time ago, this, maybe this leftist, Marxist college professor made a tweet saying that all he wants for Christmas is a white genocide, and Sargon actually started a petition about it. But when you think about it, normally when you hear white genocide in the modern context, it usually refers to mixed racial sex. So.
Yeah.
No, that was a joke. That was definitely a joke. When he said, I am dreaming about white genocide, that was definitely a joke. And not only that, but Harmful Opinions actually says, even Harmful Opinions was look, I bought a book by this guy. I bought all of his books. It's I could guarantee you that this guy's joking because if you read this guy's books, you could see him serious. Not only that, but Sargon has a fan, and a few fans, and they had that particular guy as their college professor. And they're we know this guy personally, and that's his way of joking. He doesn't mean it, Sargon. But even though his own fan says, hey, I am a right-winger, and this guy is my college professor, and I could vouch for him that he's joking, Sargon just doubled down and went, no, this guy really means he wants to white genocide.
Yeah, but I'm thinking, see, as I said, when I hear white genocide usually refers to mixed racial sex, so it's more likely that this guy was making a sex joke.
Yeah, it was clearly a joke, but Sargon, he's the progressives so much that he would take a joke literally. And his fans were hey, I'm a conservative. This guy's my college professor. He was always nice to me, always treated me well. He's really cool, and this guy's joking. But Sargon, he still was hey, this guy wants to white genocide. He would take jokes literally to to hurt the progressives. And I mean, it's kind of I do think that's with the Richard Carrier debates or with the Mr. Medicare incidents, it is clear that Sargon of God has no problem lying.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I gotta tell you, see, many people actually refer there are people that defend Sargon, saying that he was actually referring to like Metakur's cult-like following of younger people. But when you think about it, like in the most common context, like when people think of grooming, they hear the term grooming, they would first think about like something related to pedophilia. But
Yeah.
yeah, but
favorites to the tweets, no, favorites to the comments, calling Mr. Metakur a pedophile.
Yeah, like I'm grooming, like, and also like I'm saying, like, see, like in the past, Sargon did commentary on like cases of Islamic rape gangs. So you would think that you think that the majority of viewers would know think what he means when he says those words. Yeah.
Yeah, and
You
I
would think, yeah.
And the funny thing is, Sargon trying to be a politician. Oh God, he's so much of a fucking moron with that.
Yeah, it's pretty clear that that UKIP only invite him just to attract a younger audience. But also, like, there's actually been people in UKIP that actually believe that Sargon might be a liability, and of course, and they already have like Count Danko, which is someone who they could actually use much. The UKIP could actually make better use of, like, because this guy is a victim of the British government, like, and so. Yeah, like so see, like saying they have Count Danka, then they probably really don't need Sargon, like.
Yeah, we all know Sargon probably had a big stink about it.
Yeah, just saying that he kind of like they're saying that his position in UKIP is not secure at all, like I think there was actually recordings where a younger man who was in UKIP for much longer than Sargon was trying to tell Sargon to basically tone it down. Like,
here's another thing about Dankula versus Sargon. This is from my layman's perspective, by the way. Count Dankula doesn't take himself as seriously as Sargon does himself. Would that be an accurate perception?
Yeah, I agree with you. Like, Dankula seems nice, kind, chill, laid back. Like, like, I feel like if, I met Count Dankula, he would be nice, kind of friendly to me. But Sargon is a pretentious cunt.
Yeah, I mean, somebody made the observation. I almost want to say there was Lonely Wolf, but I can't remember honestly who exactly it was. But somebody made the observation that the reason why they like Bering better than Sargon, for example, is that Bering does not take himself super seriously, unlike Sargon. I'm pretty sure that was Lonely Wolf.
Bering too, because Bering was willing to talk to me even back when I had actually when I was small, like even when I had I don't know, I think I had 10 subscribers. I think I think that Bering was one of my very first subscribers. Like when I've only had 10 subscribers or 20 subscribers, like Bering would have been number 20th, and he is willing to talk to me. He's willing to talk to you. He doesn't go and look, well, you have this many subscribers. I'm so good to talk to you. Bering is actually willing to talk. He's trying to be cool and chill and he cool to talk to.
Very humble. He's a very humble person.
Bering talks to us like equals. Like even though we're significantly smaller than Bering talks to us like equals. Like we're just. He almost sounds like we're all friends, even though he's just, he's friendly with us. But even though
he was friendly to Tag when Tag was going after him.
Yeah, but with Sargon, he is so even when Krauts and T and him were friends. This is the live stream that I did see because I don't watch Sargon's live streams, but I did watch this live stream with Krauts and T. He was so condescending and he kept talking down to his own friend. Like it's like Krauts and T is like your friend, at least at the time. And Sargon just kept talking down to him and kept talking to him like he was like a small child.
Yeah.
Something else I wanted to say. Oh yeah, I mean, as far as Bearing talking to like a whole lot smaller channels, I mean, I would be of his same position as well. I mean, if I worked like that as a full-time job, I mean, from my observation, YouTube is pretty much like his full-time job, and then his music is like his part-time job, or maybe he considers them both to be part-time jobs. I don't know, but yeah, I mean, if I was like still in my same current circumstance where I'm working full time and then I got my YouTube channel, I probably would not be doing the same thing that he is. Just me personally. I mean, I probably would not be talking to channels that are like so small that it's, I mean, it's not out of snobbishness. It's out of the fact that I just have barely any time. But with Bearing, pretty much is a full-time job for him. So I can imagine him having the time. And I think that if YouTube was to become a full-time job for myself as well, that I would probably be able to do somewhat of the same thing as well.
Thing is, I think Bearing remembers his roots where he started from, and that's why he helps talk to the smaller channels, because he remembers where he came from.
I mean, I barely paid Bearing any heed when he was like below 100,000 subscribers. Actually, I consistently came across and watched his videos, but for the longest time I procrastinated on actually subscribing to him. I never subscribed to him until he was like around 200,000 subscribers, I think it was. So yeah, I've been paying attention to the guy ever since before the whole Total Drama Island copyright claim thing, you know?
Yeah, by Danny.
And what? Sorry?
By Danny Corks. He did that shit.
Oh, Danny. Okay, I thought it was someone else as well. Oh, wait. Are you saying that the Total Drama company themselves did not go up to Bearing and put a copyright claim?
No, Danny Corks actually was the perpetrator.
It was just Danny Corts who flagged his videos for copyright.
No, he brought up the thing with the Total Drama Bear thing, and one of the people must have sent a letter to the company, actually.
Okay, I see.
Yeah, and I know it's Danny Corks because Danny Corks is that type of person. He probably watches the show every day and faps off to it.
Yeah, I don't know.
God, I feel like a combination of War Corpse a bit, a lighter version of him.
Yeah.
All right. Hey, guys, I'm probably going to wrap this up here pretty soon. Sorry, there was something else that you wanted to say, Ryan?
Well, actually, I was going to like point out actually a lot of drama with Bearing was around during that time. Like around the time he was doxxed on Encyclopedia Dramatica, and also around the time this like MGTOW locale accused him of being a pedophile just because he used a cartoon avatar.
Yeah.
Yeah,
the
like
fuck.
Yeah,
Angry MGTOW?
Oh no, I'm talking. Actually, they're friends. I'm talking about Traversable MGTOW, but he kind of has this history of pretty much he believes that an adult that likes cartoons must be a pedophile. Like
what the fuck? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's really stupid because I like anime, and even though I like anime, I'm not a pedophile.
Also,
I love anime too, and it doesn't make me a pedophile.
Look at 3 of the 4 people in this stream as well. We all got cartoon profiles. Mine is just an animation of my own picture, and Ryan is a sketch, and Conundrums looks like an anime. So yeah, we all have.
It's Alcor from Van Helsing.
I watch lots and lots of anime, but I'm not a pedophile because I watch anime. That's just stupid.
Yeah,
well, you don't have a cartoon. Well, actually, no. You even have like cartoon profile pictures for your other medias, like Twitter, for example. I mean, I guess we're all pedophiles. We're all pedophiles confirmed, people.
Yeah, like I'm just saying, like,
disclaimer: Lolicons. Lolicons are a lot different.
Like I'm just saying, like there are a lot of these people who are just locales, and of course, like I guess like a pedophilia accusation can actually do real damage, like especially to Bearing, since around that time he was doxxed. Like, I know, like if he remained anonymous, then it would probably give him some protection. But he was doxxed, so that's kind of basically he's kind of like kicking a man hard when he's down. Like,
Yeah, that's why I can't blame Mr. Medicare for going so hard on Sargon because it's kind of like Sargon accused him of being a child groomer, and then later on he favorited a comic calling him a pedophile, and it's like I've heard things like like he would Sargon would go around saying that Jim is an emotional pedophile, so I'm pretty sure that Jim said, okay, I'm going to go really hard on you.
Hey, I just want to point out that, Rin, you said about an hour ago that you had to get going here soon, but then you got wrapped up in more conversation.
Yeah, because I showed her the original Medicare's work.
Well, not just that. Even before that, I asked her the question of who are your political icons, and then it just took off from there.
Dark. Don't ruin it. This is how you lose the women all the time, bud.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry, Rin. Please forgive me for not being so chivalrous.
Remember, Dark, even though I'm your arch nemesis, like you're Riddler to your Batman, I'm also your wingman.
Dude,
enemy.
You are not my nemesis. Google it is. No, I'm kidding. It can't even comfortably call her a nemesis. Like, I wouldn't even call Owen a nemesis because it's not like I pay often attention to him. I mean, the only times that I really respond to him is if like S-Man was to like share one of his own quote tweets of Owen in the chat, and I'm thinking to myself, I probably ought to check this out and give S-Man some support. And then there's like a tweet of Owen's that I would notice. I think I want to respond to this. I know the perfect response. And then it just takes off from there, and Owen goes on another smear campaign against me. Oh, look at this far-right, transphobic, misogynistic fascist who opposes bodily autonomy.
I think I know why he got all upset with the bodily autonomy thing in the tweets on the stream. I'll tell you why. Remember when I was painting my nails on the stream and you were joking about it? He probably got butthurt over that. You know what, Owen? I want to tell you something. Darkman has said that stuff to me, but you want to hear something? I don't give a fuck what he says because I know one thing. My girlfriend loves me every night for having my nails painted.
You see, he doesn't know I don't give a fuck. You know why? Because the word fuck is in that statement.
I don't give a flying Furby then.
But anyway, we're probably going. Yeah, I'm going to like end this in a few minutes. So y'all give your outros, your closing statements.
Well, my name is Serena Michaelis. Michaelis. Please, follow my YouTube channel.
Yeah, check out Rin Michaelis. She's a pretty objective observer of YouTube politics and other politics. So yeah, check her out.
Let me go next. This is the Conundrum here. Please check out my channel as well and subscribe. Also, I want to wish Dark a happy 300 subscribers. Let's get him up to 350, everybody. Please do that. Subscribe to his channel as well. Also, subscribe to my buddy Ryan and the lovely Miss Rin Michaelis as well. And remember, everybody, when life gives you those conundrums, I'll give you the answers with a little bit of delirium as well.
Well, I guess like my name is Ryan. I don't really actively upload due to my busy work schedule, but I'm more active on Twitter on both my Twitter accounts, like at Lord Blasting, as well as my JF Parody account, Garrett P Parody. So have a great night.
And I am the Libertarian Reaper known as Dark Khan. And I would like to congratulate ourselves, me and the body that I possess, Zach, for finally attaining 300 subscribers. Until the next time we talk, my conservatarian minions.
Anyway, in all seriousness, thank you all for coming on. Thanks for your question. Thanks everybody for joining in this stream and making a good chat out of this. It was comedic. I'm gonna have to like listen back on this because this was just so fun to participate and talk and whatnot.
Gotta make some clips of it.
Yeah. Seriously, there needs to be somebody needs to like start a channel of archiving all the highlights of the poor bastards S-Man stream and all of these streams I do. But anyway, that's all that I have to say. This is Zach the Dark Conservatarian signing out. See y'all later, and as always, God bless you all.